ended last session with you guys fighting Karloff, the Lust Sworn.
I was gonna tell you. You know what's funny, Axyl?
Hmm.
And squad. You know what's funny? You know how Kara, what's her phrase? She's a Cambion, right?
Mm-hmm.
Margaret. Yes. You know how Margaret was a Cambion? I played Baldur's Gate yesterday, and I died to a Cambion.
It was hilarious.
Oh my god. Beautiful. Beautiful.
It was hilarious.
That is all.
Full circle. Full circle.
In the fight, she kept summoning abyssal chickens. Towards the end of the fight, when she was getting low on health, or towards the middle of the fight, she charmed Noemi and got Noemi to immediately crit 3 times on people.
No one did shit.
Crazy.
Eventually, I got close enough. All right. Eventually.
They really couldn't for a hot second. As the battle raged on, Karloff, realizing that she probably wasn't going to make it out alive, decided that she was going to take someone with her. Kytheron being the closest to being killable. Specifically because he had been put down like a round or two before, or put really low a round or two before, but by the abyssal chicken. She decided that she was going to take the one that insulted her the most out. Then she tried to abscond with Noemi. Cambions have plane shift once a day, so if she would have lived that extra round, she would have just taken Noemi, and Noemi would have been like, "Okay, let's go." And so you guys could have lost 2 party members at that point.
All right, let's go.
But seeing this, both Emille and Tybalt began to focus fire. With Tybalt tackling Karloff off of the castle ramparts, quickly followed by Emille. Noemi then breaking out of the charmed effect, casting Featherfall on the 2 of them so they do not die, because at least Tybalt would have taken a shit ton of damage. Byggen and Noemi watched as Emille and Tybalt fell, making sure that Karloff could not fly away, and hit with a sickening thud at the bottom in the back courtyard of the castle. As they landed, Emille and Tybalt, to check to make sure that she was dead, Tybalt then began to fire off every round at his disposal, reloading his gun each time he heard the chambers click. We ended with Emille putting his hand on Tybalt's shoulder and trying to get him to stop. We also ended realizing that there is no quick way to bring Kytheron back.
May he rest in peace.
This is where we are going to start with Emille. You having just placed your hand on Tybalt's shoulder to try to get him to stop. I need you to make me a persuasion roll, please.
I do be persuading.
Is that so?
That sounds like a persuading voice to me.
15.
That's true. You got me. I'm persuaded.
Tybalt does stop. He doesn't stop immediately. He does stop after all the rounds in his pistol are gone. And there's a couple clicks before he fully stops. and he turns to look at you, tears streaming down his face. It seems like the death of a friend has really done something to him. What do you do when he turns to look at you?
I'm gonna pull him close and give him a hug.
He collapses in your arms. Not really able to come to grips with the events that have recently transpired. After a few minutes, though, he does kind of regain his composure, pull back on his owl mask, and look to you and is like, sorry about that. I think we should get back up top.
There's no need to apologize. I'm sure they can come down here when they're ready to. And I'm
Alright.
gonna put my hand on his head.
Okay. He nods, and kind of looks like you feel his head kind of turn up a little bit, looking towards the top of the ramparts where Byggen and Noemi are looking over the rampart walls. What are you two doing?
It's Noemi. Oh, why am
I
I
also
here?
don't know where my pin is.
Where am I?
You just drag your name onto the map, right?
Yes.
I think I ended it over here though, right? I think I ended it over here because I casted
Yeah.
Featherfall. Okay. I'm
Why is there so much? Don't mind me.
Why is there so many Byggens? Like 1, 2,
Ah,
3.
see,
It's not just me, right?
I
It's
don't
not just
even
me.
see.
I
any-
I see.
I
Here's the
feel
thing, I don't
like
see any of them because I've been trying to put them on the map for like.
I see like 8
I only
Byggens with a
see
question
one.
mark. Let me refresh.
I
Let
see
me
a question
refresh.
mark.
I see the question
and-
mark. Yeah, I'll
Let
refresh.
me
Byggens.
refresh.
Let me refresh too. I don't know. I thought it was just me, man.
No, because
I'm
I've been
like,
trying to drag them
No,
on, but
no,
I
they're
can't
all
see
here.
anything.
It's a party of Byggens.
I'm
Okay.
like, no one's saying anything.
I don't
about
even
the Byggens.
see the big.
I don't see the biggins. Where
I
are the biggins?
refreshed too.
I'll,
I didn't see him.
Noemi's just surrounded by here.
Well, you just gotta clear or something.
Hold on.
Someone
Byggins.
shoot those Byggens.
Is you.
Hey.
Every
You're
one
right,
of them
they
have
can
a
just heal each
shield.
other. Oh no.
It's true. Very
They have
tanky.
shields and they can heal each other. Oh no.
It's true.
Oh no, where did he go?
That's like a
Ooh,
oh
where did I
no,
go?
where did he
Kill him, kill
go?
him.
Uh-oh, this is kind of an issue.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm gone forever.
I see him.
I don't.
I
see
don't.
you. Yeah, it's weird. Why do half of us can't see it?
All right.
You just gotta.
We are on the token layer.
Let me reload roll 20 completely, maybe.
What are you doing to me, Roll20? Why are you doing this now?
I think Roll20 is getting greedy with its pro.
I think Roll20 is getting on my last nerves, but I don't have money to pay for the other virtual tabletop I use, so
Are the biggins still on there?
Yup.
I don't know.
They are on my screen. I took a screenshot of what Byggins looks like.
Oh my god. That is where I've been trying to place them. I thought putting one by the stairs would help.
Right.
That one's falling behind.
God.
Leg day.
Yeah. Just let them rest. It's okay.
Okay. This is the map layer. This is the
That's kinda
token layer.
scary.
This is the GM layer.
It's like a nightmare.
What are you trying to say,
Where are
man?
all the biggins?
It's like a nightmare.
Wow. Okay.
It's like Find Waldo, but
Okay,
like
I
Find
see-
Byggins.
I see.
Who's the real one?
The
See if I
real
can pull.
biggins.
All right, so I can pull another Emille on.
Oh, they're disappearing. Look at them go.
Did you put another meal on?
Yeah, I did for a second.
Oh, those you okay.
Oh, is that what has happened?
I see multiple Kytherons.
I see what has happened.
Okay.
I am changing your character sheet real quick
Okay.
because it wants to be annoying.
God is fundamentally changing you.
As a whole, oh my god.
Where the hell
I'll finally be 6 feet.
do I? Did I not? Feck.
Thick. Scottish cussing. Yes.
I'm upset. I thought I had done something, and apparently I had not. Mother of. Where the hell did you go?
Where did she come
Good
from? Where
night,
did
Joe.
she go?
You're not here. Okay. Are you in these?
Where did she come from? Where did she go? Where did she come from? Good night, Joe.
I will literally, if I have to, I will absolutely just put that on there.
The best battle music known to mankind.
I will fix this in a minute,
For real,
but
for real.
Python has a
you are
banjo.
going to. If I can, that's
Did you know-
upsetting, greatly upsetting. So we're going to put the screenshot of the Hero Forge mini that I put in here as your token for
Okay.
a second until I figure out how to fix
No,
other
good.
stuff.
I was just gonna draw myself in anyway, so okay.
Save changes to character sheet. Begin. Ouch!
There we go. It's
Wow.
me.
Byggen,
It's
you've
me.
changed.
Don't ask.
What do you look like that?
That's
What
what
are you-
his
what are you
Hero
trying to
Forge
say?
miniature looks like.
Oh.
What are you trying to say?
I made Hero Forge
Ooh.
miniatures for all of you guys.
Where's
But
his
I'm dead.
wings?
I didn't put his wings on. I meant to, but I forgot about it.
Oh.
They don't work anyway. It's okay. Never use that skill, you know.
You've never once activated your.
I've never
That's-
once
I
activated
just realized that you've never
Never
once
needed it.
activated
It's
it.
like
Never
a
needed
part
it.
of him that he wants to hide. He's ashamed.
Yeah. I'll have my
Shame.
emo boy episode at some
May-
point, you know. Eventually.
Before we
day,
get
maybe.
going, while I'm in here, I'm going to upload all of the Hero Forge miniatures I made for you guys,
Ooh.
just because I thought it was interesting.
Ooh.
I like how Cronus's name is Eva Dead.
He is. It's true.
What are you trying to say?
It suits you.
Too soon, too soon.
And Noemi. Maha.
Ooh. Yeah, these are pretty good, to be honest.
Ooh.
I think Byggen's and
Aw.
Noemi's turned out the best.
That's
I
Jeff.
could not get the hair right for either Kytheron or Emille.
Ooh. Look at that outfit.
I wouldn't imagine comb overs to be too popular back then either, so understandable.
You can.
So
What's that?
Byggen, Noemi, what are you guys doing?
So Noemi's going to look over and peek over the top of the scaffolding, I guess. And can she see that Tybalt and Emille are safe?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you can.
Okay, cool. She's gonna give them a thumbs up, and then she's gonna rush over to where Kytheron's body is.
The thumbs up again.
He's dead as hell.
I'll go over to make sure he's dead as hell.
He is dead as hell.
Oh, he's dead as hell.
There's a huge gaping hole in his chest.
It
If
is
I
a
look
flesh wound.
around, first off, I put my
It is
hand on
a
his head
flesh wound.
warmly. But can I check if Jeff is in there?
Yeah. We'll roll high or low for this, and I'll give you a high or low roll.
Oh no!
Oh
Is it going to
no.
me? Oh my god.
Yeah, you're the one
Can someone
checking
else?
for
Can
him.
someone else roll
No.
for this?
No, I'm high or low.
Hi.
I trust
no.
Jeff.
He's
Oh.
alive!
Yes.
Noemi points at how Jeff survives and says that, oh my gosh, we need to adopt him as our new mascot of the party.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Our team captain. I stick my hand out towards Jeff.
Jeff,
Yeah, reincarnated
utterly
as the rat.
terrified, chomps down on your gauntlet and then
Oh
squeaks
my
off.
god.
Wait,
Okay.
no, Noemi
What?
Noemi gives
He just ran away. He
food.
just ran away.
No, he's terrified. He's a rat that almost died.
Noemi,
He's terrified.
Noemi. Wait, is he like running?
Make me an animal handling check.
Could I put calm
Look
emotions
what
on
you
him?
did, Noemi.
What?
Look what
I
you
didn't
Noemi.
put my hand out.
I
Damn.
spike him to freeze him.
I spiked
I
him to
spiked
freeze.
Jesus Christ.
Jeff, come back.
Yo,
Come
okay.
back, Jeff.
You with a -1, you got a 17. That's kind of impressive. Uh,
Yeah. Sure.
he stops at the smell of food and like cautiously squeaks up to you and like starts nibbling on the food that you're offering.
I
No,
walk away backwards.
Noemi uses this.
Prestidigitation.
Yes.
Cough.
To what?
Noemi's going to use that on the food to make it, because it says you can, where does it say? You can make...
You can create
Bleh.
You chill, warm, or flavor up to 1 cubic foot.
non-living material.
You gotta flavor it.
You can instantly clean or store an object, or you can
Don't eat
create
my
an
rat.
instantaneous or harmlessly sensory effect. Can I, like, flavor Jeff's food?
Yeah.
Okay.
How
I
do you
thought
flavor
you were
it?
gonna flavor his Jeff, bro. And then
It's got to be non-living. It's got to be non-living.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, no, I flavor the food to be the best food Jeff could ever want.
Yeah, take care of Jeff. Don't eat him.
Byggen, even though like it is just a single sensory effect, and like you don't really you eat more with your nose than you do your actual taste buds. You get a large like whiff of like over the dead blood brimstone-y smell of Kytheron's body, like a hearty stinky cheese note.
just look at Noemi and just disgust.
Noemi feeds it to Jeff.
Oh no.
I continue to onlook with disgust as I
Oh no.
wait. Do I pick up Kytheron's body? Do you
You
think
can if you want.
I'm gonna.
If
pick
you're
up
going to
Kytheron's
try to
body.
get him resurrected, yes.
We're gonna need his body.
We should
Okay.
probably
Yes.
take that
as
body.
Yep, as the resident carrier, I guess I pick up Kytheron.
Is there a spell to like preserve time on a body, or
Wait,
Yes, it is called gentle repose.
I
Wait,
do not have
guys,
it.
What,
Does anyone
what
have
happened to
gentle
my
repose?
instrument? Is it broken?
I look around. Do I see Kytheron's loot?
So, Kytheron, I'm going to pull up your character sheet right now. I'm going to let you know what you guys find on his body.
Okay.
Jeff. Not right now.
Aside from Jeff,
Shout out, Jeff.
I have to go into my other folder here. So, on Kytheron's body, you do find his armor mangled. You find his clothes mangled. You find his cap of water breathing. You find his bardic instrument, or instrument of the bards.
Oh, it's not broken.
No, it's a magic item. It takes actual effort to destroy it.
Sweet. Actually, use it as a shield.
Let's see, what else? You find that new sword that he picked up just earlier that morning. I don't think you have any other magic items on you, Kytheron.
If we keep it on
Good
his body,
question. Oh yeah.
is it fun?
What do you mean?
If we keep it on his body, it's all good, right? Like, it'll stay on his body, like all his items.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, I was gonna say, we could just put it in the bag of holding, right?
The bot.
Bag of holding.
So a bag of holding does not have air, so it does help with stifling decay,
Okay.
but it doesn't
What do you got in that
stop
bag?
it.
A body?
like
But
crab lemon there.
I mean,
And-
it could
and
help
you
a
also
bit.
you also have to be able to fit him into the bag.
As I'm holding Kytheron, I stare at Nomi's bag.
It is well, maybe we can shrink him.
Can we shrink him?
Shrinking usually only lasts an hour, and if you and while he will turn into a full-size Kytheron inside of the bag,
Full-size iPhone.
the problem being that depending on an Arcana check, he might burst out of it, and if you break a bag of holding, it explodes, dealing a bunch of damage to you guys.
Oh.
Okay, what if
Ah.
we just put his stuff in the bag
We're gonna strip him naked.
I mean,
to make it
he's gonna wake up
easier
like the
for him to
Terminator.
carry? I mean, if you're
You
moving
can.
a corpse with like a loot on his back, that's kind of uncomfortable.
I think for anything you think he would miss when he hopefully gets back
I
up.
think a
throw him
bag of
in there.
saving is like
Didn't miss you guys.
I think a bag of saving is like, you know, safe.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
you want
Let's just keep
Yeah.
his clothes on him. And
I mean,
yeah.
yes. I'll toss in his money in there too, you know, just to be safe.
Alright, let's make a Kytheron bag.
All right.
So whoever's got the bag of holding,
That
put
would be
down
me.
instrument of the bards.
Kytheron bag. Kytheron bag.
Also, I'm gonna do the thing where I like look at him emotionally and then close his eyes with my hand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dusk Reaver.
Oh my god, I forgot about the screamer. Dusty.
Dusty.
You will be missed.
131 gold,
A lot.
71 platinum. A cap of water breathing. A broken sword handle.
Oh yeah.
And that's like the rest of it is all miscellaneous stuff, but that's basically all the stuff that you would want to like keep on him.
I
think that's good. Yeah, let's just keep his like stuff in there. We'll keep his body.
Noemi places Jeff in her food pouch.
Right,
You
I
do
carefully
notice
pick him up.
Elkie kind of look a little jealous and a little hungry.
Noemi gives Helki some food. That's not stinky cheese. I don't know what does Helki want? Fish. Meat.
Like some kind of meat.
Meat.
Elkie is a dragon.
No.
No, no.
Here, have this.
Noemi
have
tells
this
Helki
thingy.
you
Have
can't
this
eat
thingy.
Kytheron.
She doesn't look like she wants to eat Kytheron.
That's
Noemi
messed up.
pets Helki. Good job. All right. Let's
Picking
pick
him
up.
up.
Let's pick Kytheron up.
Okay, for sake of expedience, we're going to delete Kytheron's token.
He's now on my body.
Yes. So, I will leave this. Man,
He's unkillable.
Wow.
He
He doesn't
I will
wanna
leave
die.
this up
First
to
one.
the party that is alive. I can narrate the events of what happens, giving breaks for you guys to do whatever you want to in between that, or we can play this like final scene out as it goes, and then I will narrate the journey back. It is up to you.
I'm okay with hearing the whole journey back. I vote that we try to at least go back and bring him back and do what we can.
Okay.
So I don't have any other plans or like side requests on that.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe check out the church to bring him back.
Okay.
That is also
Agree
true.
with that.
Yeah.
So then eventually the four of you, Byggen, Noemi, Tybalt, and Emille meet up
Oops.
in the castle, inform Lord Balthazar that you were able to destroy the succubus. Or not the succubus, the Cambion. You also inform him that his wife has been dead for a number of years.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of awkward, man.
He lets you know that Nadia is doing okay. She has been brought into stable condition. He lets you know that before you decide to leave, that he would like to reward you for your service to his realm. He also gets you guys an escort to the church. We're gonna go ahead and drag back to the actual map of Fallborough.
Rest in peace.
Goodbye, ghost me.
Goodbye.
Okay,
Oh
I'm
god,
here.
he's here
Oh
again.
my gosh, he doesn't leave.
Back.
Damn. Okay. Sheesh. I'm out.
From here, you guys do get an armored escort to the church of the Coin Mistress. It's here where you find out the priest that originally gave you the pamphlet, Noemi, sees that you've brought Kytheron's dead body to the church and looks over it, and then looks at the four of you remaining and looks at you and goes, "There is a chance that we can bring him back. Resurrection is expensive magic. If that is one hurdle that we will discuss in a moment, the other hurdle being that divine resurrection can only happen when the soul wants to return. So, the way our services work is you pay us half up front as a deposit. We perform the ritual, and if the soul comes back, you are then on the hook, as they say, for the other half of the service. Now, we do have financing options and whatnot
A payment plan.
so you do not have to pay an exorbitant amount of gold in one sitting.
How much would it
Is that
cost?
resurrection in and of itself cost around 7,000 crowns.
Well, good thing there's some money on Kytheron's body.
Now, it would cost 3,500 crowns as the down payment for services rendered.
Tax? Oh, what the fuck?
And again, that is just the cost of our materials and everything that goes into the resurrection ritual. That does not guarantee that your companion will return to the material plane. It
Is there
just
anything
means
we can do? Like work?
there are things that you can do that will help along in the ritual, of course. But again, even that, ultimately, it is a question of whether your friend is at peace or if they feel that they still have work to do in this life.
Would we be able to speak with the dead?
Speaking with the dead is something that I can do. Yes, it is astronomically cheaper. If you would like to speak to him before, I will let you know that speak with dead, they can only answer questions that they knew the answer to while alive. They do not have to be truthful, and you only get 5 questions. It is not a conversation.
For this.
I'm just thinking back to Honor Among Thieves.
I know, right?
Okay. What do we think, team? I think it makes sense to at least ask him first.
Yeah. What's the price on that?
Now, speak with dead being a much less expensive spell to cast, much less expensive materials to use, runs you about, we'll say 500 crowns.
Crowns gold or plat?
Yes, crowns are gold.
Oh, perfect.
Sovereigns are platinum.
Perfect. Noemi points to Kytheron's wallet. He can't afford to be resurrected with his money, but he has enough to talk for us that, unless if dead Kytheron doesn't want us to spend his money this way, but then we can't ever. But then we can ask him 5 questions, right? Does he?
Yeah, but that can be one of the questions. Yeah.
Oh, it's too late because then we spend his money. The question can't be, do you want us to use your money? Because we already used it.
What's the conversion from like gold to platinum?
Every 10 gold makes 1. Every 10 crowns make 1 sovereign.
Okay.
So for 3,500 sovereign or 3,500 crowns, you would need 350 sovereigns.
Okay. Look, I'm not against using his wallet to ask him, but
Emille and Byggen, both of you make me straight intelligence checks.
Tell you right now, it will not be good.
Oh, damn.
That bad, eh?
Oh,
Yep.
Oh, that
Pretty
bad, huh?
Pretty
Ooh.
bad.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh. Oh my
You know,
gosh.
You know, I'm actually something of a scientist myself.
Oh. Noemi becomes really worried at the research that is being done.
Emille, you know that in Flostayne, should you be able to find a priest there, which is iffy. There are clerics, yes, but they're not all priests. And not all clerics know resurrection. Should you be able to find a priest that knows the spell resurrection, it may not cost as much or have as steep of a falling off in Flostayne. This being a church of the neutral god of money, prices might be a little bit more expensive here.
We also can't really transport him either, though, unfortunately.
No, but if the church knows resurrection, the church probably knows the spell that will keep them fresh for 10 days.
Yeah, that was my question was, is there a way to preserve his body?
If you ask the priest does tell you, yes, there is a spell that keeps the body in pristine condition for up to 10 days. If you have other means of reviving your companion.
How much would that cost?
Now, Gentle Repose, being a very simple spell that we use all the time, is going to run you 50 crowns.
Perfect. Noemi
Okay,
points
that's a
the
lot.
wallet.
I feel better with that. Okay. Oh, but here's the thing. Okay, I huddle everyone up. Do we know where to go with the body?
Noemi points at Byggen. Don't you know resurrection?
I if you see that last intelligence check, I don't,
Byggen, you do know as a cleric that resurrection is
it's
beyond your
possible.
power right now.
Yeah. Hmm.
Ah,
It's later, but
You do know that there could be clerics in your guild, Byggen, that know resurrection.
we could go back to the guild. This is true.
There are other guilds in Flostayne that may also know resurrection.
if only we
Okay.
had Kytheron's ability to write in the
There-
sky.
There could
Resurrection question mark?
be. You also have contacts. Emille's family might have someone that knows resurrection. Kadan, the Inquisitor.
It sounds like it's
of-
the safest option to go back to Flostayne then.
Yeah.
It could be, yeah.
You
You could spend 500 crowns here, finding out if 550 crowns here, finding out whether or not Kytheron wanted to come back, and getting his body for safe passage should he want to come back. You also still have a reward from the Lord Balthazar, as well as the guild for completing 2 missions.
Mm.
How long would the journey take to go back to Falling?
It takes a week.
So
You
7
think Lord
days?
Balthazar would like
5.
give
5,
us
okay.
500?
Like if he would spot us.
If you you spot me a little bit for our homie
You think
who is no longer with us.
you think if it takes 5 days to go back, we got 5 additional days to like look for, like if we take that gamble, you know?
We're gonna go on a mission.
Yeah, like if we well, it's either we spend 550 here or we take the gamble and spend 5 days on the journey and then have 5 extra days to like, yell help.
I mean, that's very possible. You have a lot more connections in Flostayne than you do in Fallborough.
Hmm.
How do people do people use owls or like how would they communicate? Like is there how fast if we
In the-
send post would they get reached to
Okay.
Flostayne?
So, if you found there are a couple ways. There is mail in Flostayne, the country that you're in.
Mm-mm.
It runs about as fast as the postman can get it to where it needs to go. Now, there are magical means of long distance communication.
I was gonna ask, do I have that?
Do you have the spell sending?
Isn't it like message? Message, I think.
I do not
Message
have
only
it.
works within 150 feet.
Got it. 'Cause
And
I
you have to
remember
be able to
talking
see the person
someone,
that
but-
you're.
Mhm.
I think you guys have sending stones, but I don't think that you gave the other stone to anyone
Damn.
in Flostayne because you didn't have the stones before you left.
Oh, I do have a
Flostayne.
sending stone.
You have a pair of sending stones.
Oh, I just have
We can-
one sending stone.
We can
okay,
play
one
walkie-talkie from across the church.
Pair.
Sending works anywhere on the material plane.
Mm.
Technically, sending works anywhere in any of the planes. It just has a 1% chance to fail if it's not on the material plane.
If I get Helki to fly back, would she be able to communicate with messages? And
She is not going to fly. It's still going to take her a week to get back. She does not have supersonic speed.
No, like if I sent her off now.
It'll take her a week to get back. She might arrive a day ahead of you, depending on when you guys leave.
Okay. Well, why? Oh,
The priest holds up a hand. He's like, I do have one other option that I can offer you. It is kind of in between Speak with Dead and Resurrection. It costs 750 crowns. But I can work the ritual commune. And I can commune with my god or goddess and commune with the spirit of the one that's passed. if the spirit of the one who's passed has paid the toll to cross into the land of the dead, they usually do not wish to come back. It's only the spirits that have yet to pay the toll that really want to stay in the world of the living. But it would give you a more concrete answer.
We didn't collect the reward from Lord Balzahar,
Nope,
right?
not yet.
Can we kind
Nope.
of like leave his body at the church and kind of go collect that money?
You don't know it's going to be money.
Okay. Valuable.
He said he wanted to reward you.
Oh. Well, group.
I'm okay with leaving him for now, assuming they're not going. I mean, I'm assuming they're a pretty legitimate, respectful church.
They are. They might price hike and gouge a little bit, but they're not an evil deity. They don't worship what is considered an evil deity.
Yeah, I think it's okay to at least see what we have to work with before we kind of commit.
Then let me suggest, if that is your wish, we can keep him here in the chapel, away from people. We would recommend that you at least purchase gentle repose for the corpse. That way, even if you do not have the money after visiting Lord Balthazar, that you at least have the corpse in pristine condition.
That's the one for 10 days, right?
Yes, that is for 50 crowns.
You know, I'm okay. Noemi looks into her pouch and she goes, for our fallen leader, I can contribute some gold. Instead of
If you have more platinum than you have gold, it would be 5 platinum.
Oh. She says, fine, I will spot platinums for our fallen leader.
I'll pitch it a little bit too.
Wait, hang on. How many are there in our party?
4.
It's 3.
4.
Well, right now.
Well, we just kind of like take a platinum piece out of that bag of holding.
Tybalt reaches into his robe and pays 50 gold.
Oh.
How much is?
That's all of it,
Oh,
right?
well, no, we could just do platinum.
No. I'll put his hand away.
Wouldn't platinum be like the better conversion?
It's the same thing, right?
It's the same thing. It's just one is like counts for. It's like instead of giving $10, you give a $10 bill.
Oh.
Okay. I'm gonna put the 5 in. Y'all owe me.
Well, why don't? Well, hang on. Okay, so what if we just take?
Why are we doing the check dance right now?
Why don't we just put? Oh, here. I'll just edit that. That'll be 70. Save, and then 1 piece for me. That's 2. Byggen's 3. If it depends up to Emille or Tybalt. Otherwise, we can also pitch in more. That's
Tybalt's
5.
willing to pay the full 50 gold.
Noemi puts
that's okay.
Tybalt's hand aside, and she holds out platinum pieces.
He kind of looks at you, kind of confused, like it's the same, it's equivalent.
No, but Noemi puts her platinum piece into Byggen's hand.
There we go.
And
Okay.
the one from Kytheron swallow it into Byggen's. Yeah.
And I'm just looking at all this platinum, like, and I hand it to the priest.
You guys watch as the priest takes a couple minutes to collect the platinum, puts it in his purse, offers a prayer to the coin mistress, and then casts gentle repose on Kytheron's body. Nothing happens.
He's still dead.
There's no flash or anything like that. He will remain like preserved as he is now for 10 days. Yep. So you guys are leaving him here and going to collect your reward from Lord Balthazar, yeah?
Yeah.
Yep. You guys want to do like the whole like leave something on his body thing like a funeral. He'll be
Ah,
back.
This isn't a funeral just yet.
I was gonna leave him something,
Noemi straightens out Kytheron's jacket and crosses his arms.
Mhm. I put a water breathing potion on him because he's always been the drippiest. Yes.
Well, I know we'll be back, so I'll go on ahead, I guess.
I'm actually taking off a water breathing potion. Okay, there we go.
As you guys head back with the armored escort to the castle, when you arrive, Lord Balthazar is standing in at the same level that you saw him the first night you arrived here, which has only been like 3 or 4 nights ago. He is not dressed like you've seen him before. He is dressed in a simple black tunic, simple black trousers. His sword is still on his back because he doesn't go anywhere unarmed, but he does not appear to you as like a lord. He appears to you just as a simple person. And he looks from the raised platform of the stairs on the 4 of you and is like, I would like to first start off by offering my condolences. Because of your party's sacrifice and determination, my city has been saved. That it came at the expense of one of your party members is a sacrifice I would have never wished for you to make. You have dispelled the darkness of Fallborough, and as such, brought months of fear, paranoia, and death to an end. And for that, you have my deepest gratitude. And he, like, in a way that, Emille, you know a lord is not supposed to conduct himself. He kneels, one knee and bows, almost like a knight receiving their knighthood. And as he stands, he looks at the 4 of you and is like, on top of that, your quick action has not only uncovered the fact that my wife has been dead, your quick action also saw to it that my daughter, Nadia, did not share her fate. Now I speak to you not as the Lord of Fallborough, but as a grateful father. Thank you. If it were not for the 5 of you coming here, my daughter surely would have perished. And to that end, I will see to it that you are rewarded for the sacrifices and good deeds that you have wrought here today. And he snaps a finger, and a servant comes out with a small chest and presents it to you, Emille.
I take the chest,
Mm-hmm.
and I also, I guess I'll also bow and say, It is with a heavy heart that we leave your town, but we too find peace that the town is now free from this demonic presence. I hope that this will be the start of a new chapter for you to welcome other guild members as well.
Me as well. Please. And he gestures for you to open the chest.
I'm gonna turn around to the others and put it in between us all, and I guess open up the lid.
The chest in it, it's not a very big chest. It has a couple things in it though. It has 1,000 crowns. And then it has 5 rings. One for each finger and the thumb. And you can distribute those however you see fit. And there is a scroll rolled up and sealed inside the chest.
Check out what the scroll is.
Whoever unravels the scroll reads that it is a deed to a manor house here in Fallborough.
A what house?
A
A
manor.
manor
Oh,
house.
a manor house. I heard a mare house.
No, a manor house.
Very funny.
He has given you leave to, when I say it's a deed, it is deed and title to the land on the that the house is built upon.
Oh.
So if you ever find yourself needing a place to stay or live that's not in Flostayne or in one of the other mega cities or anything like that in Flostayne, you will always have a house here and citizenship here in Fallborough.
Question: Is it our party name?
No, because you've never given him a party name.
Oh, so who's it? Who's it?
Party one house.
Wait, who's the deeds to?
The deed and title to the land are given to Byggen, Emille of House Cambria, Noemi Moon, Tybalt Fell, and Kytheron Evadur.
Dead. Oh,
The deed
okay.
shall only pass to another member that is not of your lineage, like your children, your children's children, stuff like that. Should all 5 of you be dead before having heirs.
Okay. Now for the rings.
The rings are this black metal with red set gemstones in them with the crest of the house.
Noemi likes it already.
Oh. Wow. Okay.
And again, there are 5 of them, one for the thumb, one for each finger.
Noemi holds it out, and she asks the party, "Which one do you think Kytheron would have liked?"
Yeah, I think he gets first pick here.
We all know it's the middle finger.
I was gonna say.
I was gonna say.
All right.
We'll
right.
just.
I think for now that goes in the Kytheron bag.
Okay.
All right.
Balthazar tells you that the rings are nothing special. They are just a symbol of friendship with my house.
And we appreciate
I
that.
tell him that's plenty special.
And I bow a little bit. But okay. Any preferences here? I'm gonna go ahead and take that pinky ring.
Oh, we're
figured you'd take
choosing
the
now.
thumb.
Oh, we're choosing. Oh.
Wait, why?
Wait,
Why?
not the thumb?
Why the thumb? Why the thumb?
I don't know. I just figured you would take the thumb.
I thought
I feel like Noemi would take the thumb. 'cause that
Noemi's
was
gonna
a
take the
thumbs up.
pointer ring. Oh, I mean that's true.
I'm just gonna take the pinky.
Noemi turns to
It's a nice size
Tybalt
pinky ring.
and Emille and asks, "Which ones do you guys want?"
I'm going to scratch my head and then turn to Tybalt and motion him instead.
Oh no, yeah, I asked for Tybalt too.
Tybalt will wait for you all to pick yours.
Oh, it's a standoff
It's ring or pointer?
or thumb.
There is thumb, pointer, and ring.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, I guess I'll look to Tybalt and then Noemi and approach, and I will go ahead and pick up the ring for the ring finger.
Okay.
Oh.
Tybalt looks at you, Noemi, and he's like, "You have first pick."
Noemi decides the pointer, and she's gonna give the thumb one to Tybalt and wink at Byggen.
I look at you confused. Just know, I mean, what?
For the first time since you've known Tybalt, you watch him pull off his glove from his armor, and he places the thumb ring on. You notice that he has 3 other rings as well. He's got one on his middle finger, one on his ring finger, and one on his pinky finger. These are all on his right hand.
Anything of note? Like crests or anything?
One of them, the one on his middle finger looks like it might be a signet ring of some sort. The one on his pinky seems to be it's an odd ring. By odd, I mean it's just an odd choice of a style of ring to go on your pinky. It's neither big nor like just a band. It's just kind of middling. The one on his ring finger though is just a simple silver colored metal band.
Okay, well, we're all...
Noemi also
situated.
wears her ring on her right hand. No, left. No, right. Left.
I am also on right.
All right. Again, Lord Balthazar, he tells you that you are welcome to stay in town as long as you wish. And that once again he appreciates all that you've done for his city, but he is going to retire and go be with his daughter while she is recovering.
Poor Lord man. Feels bad.
Yeah. Well, I will deeply bow and thank him.
I do the
Bow as well
same
and offer condolences as well.
and wishes that Nadia recovers.
Yeah, sorry the Cambion was using your wife as a puppet. I'm just kidding. I won't say
Dang.
Just monotone, just normal conversation.
I won't say that.
Oh my god.
Well, I guess we should make our way back to the church.
Oh wait, before we do that, should we divvy the gold as well? Just so.
It's 200 apiece for each of you.
Once again, the Kytheron bag.
Add it into the Kytheron bag, his share.
Yes. Yes.
The Kytheron Life Alert Fund.
I'll start doing his expenses too.
So now you guys have a choice. Are you going to try and resurrect Kytheron here? Are you going to pay for the Speak for the Dead ritual? Are you going to pay for the Commune ritual? Or are you just going to head back to Flostayne?
We paid the 5 pieces.
50 pieces, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
5 plat pieces. I mean,
Right.
mm,
Yeah, we have a sizable amount. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Plus, it's not out of my wallet, so
I mean, it's out
out of
of
Kytheron's wallet.
Kytheron's. Noemi has done Kytheron's expenses and realized that Kytheron has spent his money on lots of things and he's poor.
Yeah.
All right, in that case, I will help.
I will also help.
I think we should ask if he wants to come back. But if you ask a dead, like, wait, you said that it was only questions that they would have known if they were alive? Would you be able to ask him, like, do you want to come back? Would he know that if he's
would be
alive?
something. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. In the moments of his death, he made a decision. In a world with magic where resurrection is not unheard of, you make that decision when you die.
I think we should ask him first. Or
time,
we
I feel
travel
like-
back, or we travel home and have someone else ask him the questions for cheaper.
For cheaper. And we did already have
And
him
we
preserved,
already
right?
did spend the money to have him preserved. That's true. And we also have a
I'm good either
lovely
way.
coffin.
You do.
We
We
do.
do have a lovely coffin. Yes.
Yeah.
And we did promise Tybalt that, you know, we'd help him. And you know, we do need to head west.
Weast. I thought you said Weast.
Yeah, given everything that's happened, I think it's you probably should just head back.
Just head home. We should run home quick.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll ask people back home. I'm sure we know people.
Yeah. The guild can help.
Sure, my parents know someone as well.
The same with the other nerds. I mean, researchers. Yes.
The other nerds.
Looks at intelligence.
Hides intelligence.
Ooh.
Alright.
Kytheron?
So you collect Kytheron's body, placing him in the coffin for safe traveling. That way it is easier for you to carry him back. You still have a couple boxes full of random miscellaneous stuff as well. You have the deed to the house.
Noemi tells Emille that we should check out the house before we leave.
Oh, good point.
That is true.
Maybe we can stash some things here for temporary as well. Where is the house?
Where is the house?
Give me just a second.
Watch it be like the abandoned manors.
I will be like, oh well, we gotta take like 3 days to clean and you know, work on this house.
Un momento, por favor.
See.
Oh, we.
I will eventually learn how to spell. I promise. Ugh. Aggravation. Give to me. Give to Zim.
Kitty.
Those are basically the same goddamn pictures. Anyways.
What picture?
I'm pulling it up now.
Ooh.
So, I got tired of stealing people's art because I don't like it. But I don't have money right now to commission art, so I'm doing the next best thing.
Are you using video game art?
No,
Drawing your own art.
no.
The Breath of the
Unfortunately, I
Wild
don't
map.
have enough time. I'm using the forbidden art.
Is
Like
it?
hentai? What? Oh.
No, that's not forbidden.
Yes, our house is a hentai.
Ah, yes.
I'm using AI art as much
Ah.
as it pains me. Can you guys see that?
Yep.
Mhm.
Voila,
A mage. A manor,
a
actually.
manor.
Wow. What are we going to call it? I think we should name it after Kytheron, to be honest.
Manor, I barely know her.
We should call it the
Oh,
Eva
no.
Dead Manor.
The Ever Dead.
Oh, Everger. Ever.
Oh, no, we'll call it Manor Everdead.
Ooh, that sounds pretty good.
Manor sounds better.
Mm.
But yeah, that is your manor house. It doesn't look to be in the best condition, as there are a lot of like buildings here that have been somewhat run down due to constant rain, demonic incursion, that sort of thing. But it still looks to be in stable condition. It's still livable. There's potential here for you guys to make this something special.
Could open up a bar on the first floor.
Could open up an inn. There are enough rooms.
Yeah.
Ooh. We retire from being adventurers and become business people. Or better yet, we have a business on the side as a side hustle.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
It's
if
only
you
been
have
a week
side
since we
hustle,
started becoming an adventurer.
if you have a side hustle, you have to hire people to run that side hustle that you can trust.
Mm.
Looks at
Manors?
Kytheron's dead body.
We'll come back to this eventually.
But yeah.
A weekend at
Alright.
Kytheron's.
We can...
Just gonna move him
Uh,
around.
He's gonna pick him up.
Maybe an Arcana check, actually.
If we do that, for 10 days, he will look alive just asleep.
Anyone that wants to can make me an Arcana check.
Oh, yeah, Arcana check for what?
Just a general Arcana check.
Wow, with a 5. Okay. Oh, okay.
Oh, that's okay.
Jesus.
Oh.
Oh,
We're
hold
very
on.
smart. We're very smart in magic.
I believe in Tybalt fell.
Of course, it's up here. I'm dumb.
Tybalt is very smart.
Shout out to Bolt.
Better.
Nice.
Tybalt looks at it and is like, with enough gold, you could actually make this a base of operations. If there's a basement or a cellar, you could have a couple of teleportation circles inscribed.
Tybalt's a smart one.
That way you could get to and from places quickly. You could have, with people that you could trust, obviously. You could have the house taken care of pretty much indefinitely, as well as have some other magical means of communications. Like there's a way. It's from the way I understand it, it's a thing of this country that you can cast sending on a place instead of just like to person, and it's a permanent spell, and essentially you cast the spell once a year, and you can have people send mail instantaneously.
Oh.
How long would it take to set both those up?
Teleportation circle takes about 6 months to inscribe.
How much money would it cost?
You're not
Dang.
sure because none of you are wizards, and that's a wizard thing.
That's something to have in the future, though. Then,
But with a teleportation circle, if you had a teleportation circle with different runes inscribed so you could go to different places, you could literally instantaneous travel to another place that you have inscribed.
I was gonna say we could have another circle set up in like Flostayne and
You could
back
have
over
if you could, there's a way to get like the teleportation circle inscriptions for other like of the mega cities where they have like public teleportation circles,
Oh,
and you could inscribe the coordinates into your teleportation circle and just activate that coordinate when you teleport.
is there a chance that we could figure that out now?
Yeah, Tybalt's basic like you like Byggen, you're around enough. You know that's how the guild moves around
Yeah.
when they go to like so there are 10 guilds in Flostayne, right? 10 magic guilds. You are a part of one of them, Byggen. Each of the 10 guilds own one of the 10 mega cities that are floating. The way your guild travels to the city that is owned by your guild is through a public teleportation circle.
Okay, so I'm aware of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But none of us can actually inscribe it right now.
None of you can inscribe it, period. I think the only people that get teleportation are wizards.
Okay.
Sorcerers might get it, and so might bards, but let me check real quick.
Oh, bard, sorcerer, wizard.
Yeah, and cleric of arcane and horizon walker rangers can get teleportation circle as well. Warlocks can possibly get it, but you need the spell teleportation circle to inscribe a teleportation circle. But yeah, he's like, you could easily like turn this into a hub for your party. It might take a couple years or of adventuring to do it, but in those years you could be making improvements to the manor itself to be more livable, more comfortable. And then after a few years of adventuring, you could have like a teleportation circle inscribed, the permanent sending on your house. Because after a few years, if your party gets enough reputation, you'll have outside requests coming to your party.
Mhm.
So,
Okay, well,
Well,
this is good to have, right? But I
yes,
think we should
we
get
should.
going soon.
We should make sure that our leader is here for new recruits.
you also know that there is a small stable out back for you to stable like horses or any mounts that you guys may pick up. There's a small like garden plot. Yeah, it's not quite as big as Emille's house, but it's somewhere in between Emille's house and like just a very large house.
Mm.
Kind of in between like an inn, a really good inn, and Emille's mansion.
Well, let's go collect our reward.
All right. Do 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 do. As we pull back, you guys collecting Kytheron, collecting the horse and wagon that you had. I'm going to switch us now to the overmap of Evernathis. Do 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 do. Back to the world map. If I can figure out how to make it look right on my screen. So again, you guys are up here. So I'll make a dot here. So like right here is where you got. That does not show up well at all.
Oh,
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So it is a 5-day trek from here to Flostayne. About here is where you met the goblin camp
Mm.
oh yeah, where
that
Tybalt
you met
rescued us.
Tybalt out. Yes. The week's journey is solemn at the beginning. Almost like an oppressive air kind of hangs over the first couple days of travel. Due to the fact that you guys are it's still fresh in your mind that you are carrying a friend's body in the back of the wagon. By the second day on the road, you are out from under the dark skies of Fallborough, back onto the whimsical and aether-rich rolling hillscapes of Flostayne. Way off in the distance, probably further than you can imagine, you see like in the horizon, you see like a small speck floating in the sky, knowing it to be one of the like 10 floating mega cities that hover around this country. About day 3, how are you guys feeling after traveling? It's been smooth. No real issues traveling, especially as you get into firmer ground.
Noemi feels like it's a lot more quiet without Kytheron's presence. She misses his jokes.
Mm. Mm.
Are there flowers on the path that we're traveling?
It's spring, so yeah, you're starting to see like the first buds of seasonal flowers. Yeah.
Oh, because Noemi was gonna pick flowers and make a flower crown.
Oh, easily enough. Make me a nature check.
Oh.
Yeah, absolutely. You pick very vibrant flowers. As like again, to remind you kind of the landscape of Flostayne. Flostayne sets on a rich amount of Ethereum, metal that can be substituted in enchanting and stuff like that. So there's a lot of magic that flows through the continent. So the grass is this stark teal. The dirt is this rich, like red brown clay kind of, and you see flowers of every shade. On a 15, you actually find a very special flower. It's not rare, so to speak, but it is very out of season for it to be found this early in spring, Noemi. It is a type of wild rose that grows, and colloquially, that word that I can't really try to say without sounding like I'm drinking something while I'm speaking. It is called a nebula rose.
Ooh, sounds pretty.
It is a solid black rose that has thick velvety petals. And then if a petal is plucked or enough force is given to the flower, the petals explode in purples and pinks and blues and whites, the way like you would see a nebula through a telescope.
Ooh. That will
And
be the
it stays
centerpiece.
for a little while and then like fades back to black.
That would be the centerpiece. Noemi's gonna make a flower crown with that as a centerpiece. She's gonna put it on Kytheron's head.
Okay. Easy enough to do.
Can I take a look around and see if we're all clear? Also,
Yeah, make me a perception check.
Ooh.
Yeah. You see some of the weirder game, because just like the flora here that is rich and infused with magic, there is wild fauna that is also whimsical, and quirky and different. One of the things that you see, which is not an uncommon sight this time of year, but it is kind of uncommon to see them this close to like where people travel. Is about a 3 foot by 3 foot by 3 foot by 3 foot bee.
That's a big bee.
It's yes, but it doesn't look like a bee. It looks like a yellow and like onyx banded puffball with wings.
huh?
They have these very large, gossamer, almost fairy style wings about them. They have no thorax that you can determine. They do have this very fat, almost like beaver-esque looking tail that ends in a very like a 4 foot or not 4 foot, excuse me, 4-inch stinger. So they can defend themselves if need be. The interesting thing, this bee is completely spherical, right? It's 3 foot in every dimension.
Mm-hmm.
It has 6 legs as normal, but each leg are these stubby pawed legs, almost like a munchkin cat. And it has no head like an insect would. Its face is smushed. Big segmented eyes. You can't really tell if it has a mouth or not under all the bee fluff. These are known in Flostayne as behemoths.
I can't believe it ended up being a pun.
Yeah.
They sound both fluffy and vicious.
Yes.
They're not. They're very passive, actually. They're like honeybees.
Fair enough. 4-inch stingers. Kind of
Like
massive, but yeah.
They can be angry if they need to, but for the most part, they're just little guys.
Mm-hmm.
I actually have a picture of them. It might take me a second to find it though, but I do have a picture of them. Yeah, there we go. Don't mind any of the information you've seen here. I've got my own stats for them. I just like the thing is so cute. I had to take it. It's a homebrew thing that I found.
Where'd you post it?
I'm gonna post it in Discord.
Hmm.
Do not switch. OCC talk. Downloads. Of course, it'd be a
J5.
yeah. But if you click on it, it should take you to the Pinterest page where it's at.
Oh,
Oh.
cute.
Yeah, it's a behemoth.
No,
Chaotic good.
Noemi,
yes.
Noemi looks and sniffles and says, "A fuzzy buzzy." That's exactly what Kytheron would have wanted as a familiar.
It's relatively big. It's 3 feet. It's a medium-sized insect, and they are still considered insects. But you see like a not a swarm. That's the wrong word. But like a group
Cluster.
of them like pollinating. Yeah, cluster of them pollinating flowers.
We used to be a group.
I love them. They're adorable. They're big enough that you can ride on, actually. You have to find a beekeeper that trains them as mounts, but you can ride on them. Another thing that you see, not as cute and a little bit more dangerous. Level 60 mount. No, I mean they cost about 2,500 gold to get one. As a mount,
Sorry.
they're fun.
I was making a World of Warcraft reference. I'm being dumb.
I do not play WoW, so I wouldn't know. The other thing you see, a little bit more dangerous, a little bit more. You don't mess with wild ones. Are these 6-foot, vibrantly colored, ostrich-like birds? These big bipedal birds. They're essentially chocobos. I'm gonna just let you know right now. They are prized mounts by nobility, and like higher ups in the country, in any country, essentially. They're super fast. They have a movement speed, a running speed of 60 feet per turn. And they each they can attack and defend. They have their own health pool and stuff like that. They're not like a regular mount. The ones that are native to Flostayne are called Aether Runners. They're called the overall species name is Landstriders. But each continent in Evernathis has its own native breed. And due to the high magic in Flostayne, these are called Aether Runners. Imagine a chocobo colored up like a bird of paradise.
Ooh.
With the long peacocky tail and everything. Adult male Aether Runners essentially can cast magic missile, while adult female Aether Runners they have like limited spell uses just because of the high magic in the area. The wild ones are temperamental though. There are places that domesticate them, train them, like essentially a chocobo ranch. That you can get them. Emille, being a noble in the country of Flostayne, you know that the few cities that are not floating, that are still big enough to have like a standing army, their cavalry are on Aether runners.
Fancy.
Noemi sniffles, points at that one, and says, "Oh my gosh, Kytheron would have loved that one as a familiar."
There's just like crazy game like that. Like you see some, like Flostayne still has a lot of megafauna as well. So like you guys see like a 12-foot tall like bull off in the distance. Like there's megafauna, there's minor fauna, there's like a whole breadth and width of weird creatures that you guys see on your travels. Emille, how are you feeling about your third day out of Fallborough?
I don't know. I guess I have my mind set on bringing Kytheron back.
Mhm.
So it's mostly preoccupied. Like I'm taking in the sights, and it's nice to travel the countryside. Like adventuring is something that Emille always wanted to do, but with the events that happen, it's more focused
Somber
on
than you
bringing him
realize.
back. Yeah.
Okay. Tybalt in this time has remained oddly quiet. Like he'll answer questions when he's spoken to, and he does give his opinion when needed. Like, hey, like if you guys ask, does anyone want to bed down for the night, stuff like that, he does pipe up then. But for the most part, he's been fairly quiet. And again, like time passes as you guys are traveling. Eventually, on the 5th day of travel, getting towards mid to late afternoon, not hardly dusk yet, you see off in the distance the flattened mountain peak that used to be the mountain where Flostayne rest. You see the spires of the Mages Academy here. You see the hustle and bustle of multicolored smoke rising. You go from like a dirt path to a more cobbled path. You pass the highway marker of the coin mistress that are on all the highways for people to pray and offer safe travels in their travel, like safe pray for safe passage in their travels. You guys realize that you're about, I'd say, an hour and a half outside of the city.
I'm gonna shake everyone awake, so that way we all know.
Okay.
All right. So what's the plan when we get in there?
What's around the time that we would arrive?
It's about 5:30 in the afternoon. Getting close to dusk, but it's springtime, so night usually falls a little bit later than it would in winter.
I would assume Byggen's guild is open late. It might be able to help.
Byggen's guild is usually open at all hours of the night. The guild halls usually do not close. people might leave and go to their own domiciles if they have them, but the actual guild hall usually doesn't close.
Yeah.
Sounds like a great place to start.
Go check and see what we can do.
As you guys continue to move towards the city, minutes passing, turning into an hour, you start to come to the outer farming areas of Flostayne. Not a ton of them, but enough of them there to support what the town needs. Again, the roads go from like broken cobblestone to more stable cobblestone streets.
I love how quick he's
You start to see people that live on the outskirts of the city moving back and forth from like homestead to homestead to going into town to coming out of town. About an hour and 15 into the journey, you start to smell. Emille, it is your first time leaving town without your parents. And it is your first time coming back to town on your own, where you did not go outside to like the forest to hunt or something like that. You've actually been away for about 2 weeks now, a little over 2 weeks. And you're coming back home both after your first real victory as an adventurer and your first defeat. How does it feel as you step within the city bounds of Flostayne?
Very, very conflicting.
Bittersweet.
It's something that I've always wanted to do. And yet at the same time, it's everything that I never wanted to experience. You know, achieving your dreams and yet at the same time losing, losing someone who I've known for over a week. Someone
known
who
him
I
for close
thought
to a
might have
month now.
been. Oh yeah, losing someone who I've known for a month. Originally thinking that, hey, this guy is kind of annoying. He doesn't know what he's doing. I'll just see what happens for the fun of it. Into like,
Your best friend.
wow, this guy just can't manage on his own. I really need to help him. And then even running into hell and back to take him, and it's just like, doing all of that and thinking that you could come out at the end only to see that you can't change fate. It's pretty soul crushing, and it's not something that you wouldn't expect from an adventure, but damn, does it hurt to come back and say that you've seen it.
Right. Byggen, not really the adventurous type. You spent most of your life, if I'm remembering correctly, let me check your info. I've not looked at your backstory in a hot second.
I also have not.
But I want to say that I'm correct in thinking that you spent most of your time as a worker in your
Yeah, in the guild.
it's been a long time since you came to Flostayne. It's been a long time since you chose the path of a cleric. It's been a long time since you've seen someone you cared about die. And now you're coming back to Flostayne, the place that you found when you decided to take up as a cleric. the life that you made here with your guild, you come back to this second home as you were born in this country, but you're not native to this city. Watching, like, knowing that your objective in becoming a cleric was to save lives. How do you feel knowing that a friend of yours, just like before, person you cared about, passed, and just like then, you did not have the power within your in your person to save them?
Mm. I think for the most part, like the whole trip's been somber, but as Byggen is someone who works to research on life and became a cleric to save lives, and is no stranger to losing someone important to them. Uh, he is mainly just pushing everything down and focusing on getting the party and Kytheron's body into the guild. As since he wasn't able to stop something like this in the past, he has a chance to reverse it right now. So,
Okay.
full focus.
So compartmentalizing, I have a mission, it's time to go with that mission.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Noemi, also not being a native to Flostayne, but coming here often enough because it was close to your family home, the family that you left, sort of a rebellious teenager. Let me pull up your backstory. Okay, it's not there, it's on my phone because I'm smart like that. Download. How was this? No. Oh, never mind. I'm looking at the wrong place. Do do do. That's what I'm looking for. After leaving the way you did from your family, striking out, these are the first people outside of your family and the manner that you grew up in where you've had friends that were not also family. Especially your first group of friends since the one who kinda spurred your leaving. Now, you and Kytheron might not have always seen eye to eye. You might have sometimes felt that he was a little bit overbearing and picked at you a little bit too much, stuff like that. But you did put your lives in each other's hands. You did work together as both friends, accomplices, and co-workers. Coming back to Flostayne, the town where you met everyone, where this adventure started, how is Noemi feeling as she comes back to the town having lost one of the people that she started her journey with?
Noemi feels she keeps replaying the last fight in her head, and she knows that Kytheron is dead partly because she was charmed, and as much of an annoyance and nuisance she thinks he is, she also feels really guilty that the poison from Helki is what kind of paralyzed him, and so she feels responsible, and she's vowing to herself that she's going to make sure he comes back healthy, and then she can pick on him again if he picks on her first. It's self-defense.
Okay. As you travel through the city, seeing familiar sights, familiar smells, familiar sounds, and you're heading towards Byggen's guild, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
So, as you guys are coming in, I'm going to show you where you're coming in on the map. Because it's the map. It's the map. It's the map. It's the map. So you guys are coming in from somewhere around this area. To the far right. You guys see where I'm pinging?
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys are traveling down in this area. Far left bottom corner. Flostayne is not a huge city, but it is big. It does take a little bit of time. Is there anywhere that you stop before going to Byggen's guild? Is there anyone that doesn't go to Byggen's guild?
I say one of us at least has to go straight there, but
Naomi looks at Byggen's. Your guild is friendly, right? They've excused us for that whole mishap.
From what I remember, it's been put off as something else, but I say we don't mention that at all. I was gonna ask if one of us would want to go to the Adventurers Guild. That would make sense, but
I just want to ask that if we're if it's safe, you know. Last time we were there, I don't know about the safety level.
We're
Just
safe.
a little bit of tension.
We're safe.
Too pleased.
Either way, as a place for research of life, I think what we can use over there is going to be pretty useful in our situation right now. I think we need to go.
Okay. Kytheron first, then Adventurers Guild.
That's the plan.
Okay.
Guess we're going together.
I guess so. As
By
long
the
as
time
as
you
long as we
get-
don't get murdered, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
By the time you get to the guild hall, dawn has firmly not dawn, dusk has firmly set in the sky. Colors of blue, pink, red, orange, the encroaching darkness of night. You find yourself at the same giant jade and copper doors as you previously entered when returning the random monster to this guild.
Yes. Not associated with the guild at all.
Not associated with the guild at all.
Mm-mm.
No, they just are in charge of taking care of such things.
Yeah.
Byggen, you press forward on the door.
Noemi whispers to Tybalt, this is Byggen's home. Nudge, nudge.
Tybalt looks around and takes it in. As you guys enter in, you are met with a very pungent smell of natural astringents, and floral notes and vibrant life. So, it's the best way I can describe it. With the smallest hint of decay.
Mm-hmm. Are we met with someone when? we walk in?
Yes, you are. A tall, lanky thing is the best way to put it.
Thing. Well, I'm assuming I carried Kytheron in. Kind of just give him a look and say, "We need a hand," and I'm holding the body.
Let me see if I can. Pull up something here to kind of give you an idea of what you see when you come in. What is this thing? I know what it's called, but it's hard finding. And yeah, we'll do this one. That works. That's definitely something you would see in your guild. It's the map. It's the map. It's the map. It's the map. Damn it. Okay, I'm gonna have to post it in Discord again because JFIF files are incompatible with Roll20.
I've never seen that file extension before.
A gif.
I see it a lot, and it pisses me off.
It's a gif. Oh.
Wow.
Oh, what luscious.
Evangelion theme song starts.
Tentacle?
There's good curves.
Oh,
Byggen, you know these things are called Kraj.
That's a Kraj.
They are numbered experiments that your guild creates by gene splicing through magic. Not the most ethical practices, but it happens. This one seems to be insectoid and maybe hagfish, eel adjacent.
His left hand is especially much more muscular than the right.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's got to keep himself busy somehow.
You know those gene the gene splice.
Thank you, God.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god. Okay.
Noemi does not stare at his hands.
You guys will also notice that aside from the like multiple arms that this thing has, is it does have the little itty bitty like picker crab arms and then like smaller like delicate hands and then the two what you would only assume are hands should it be needed for combat. It has both regular legs and digigrade legs,
Mm.
as it has 2 knee joints.
Oh.
It does have the 2 giant eel-like tentacles with suction cups on the back of its head, and it just stares down at you. You know these, if they're done right, Byggen, they are harmless and they are under the control of the guild.
Mm.
The reason the other one got away is because it was not done properly.
I make no mention of that.
You know that it, as long as you show it your guild's insignia, that it will obey your commands. And it's just like looming over, like Byggen, you're tall, and it looms over you.
Noemi
just slide
feels
it a glance.
Noemi feels very uncomfortable because she doesn't really know where to look to not be rude.
Just right below its eyes. Right below its eyes.
She looks at Kytheron instead.
Divert.
Kytheron's still in pristine condition, I understand.
With a flower crown.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Accessorized.
Oh wait, did you take him out of the coffin or is he in the coffin?
He's still in the
no,
coffin, right?
Unless
Unless
we
you
took him out.
If you take him out to bring him in, yeah, then he's out. But
Oh,
if you
okay.
didn't, he's still in the
We
coffin.
brought him in to see if like we have something here that could help. So
Okay.
So yeah, this Kraj is just standing, looking down on you.
Mm-hmm.
Noemi
Do
whispers.
I have some kind of insignia on me, a ring or something?
Yeah, you've got a guild badge.
Yeah, I flash it a little bit.
Its eyes kind of light up with recognition and like looks to you.
We need to take our friend here to a place where they can help.
It reaches out with its more delicate of its like main arms and like lifts Kytheron's body, transferring it into its meteor hand. Holding Kytheron's entire width in one hand, like around the waist, and just nods and turns and begins to walk.
Okay, let's follow.
What is the police guy's name again? Guard Kadan.
You guys are quickly led to one of the examination rooms. There stands someone in a guild-colored robe, light greens, blues, golds, coppers. And they turn to you, Byggen. You recognize that this is the chief medical examiner of the guild. A spindly but not super tall kind of shrimps in the back. Like if you gave a shrimp really thin stick bug legs. But he doesn't have the face of a shrimp. He's got like fins for ears. You know, Byggen, that this is a Triton, a mostly sea-dwelling race. Researcher Byggins. It's been a long time. You have been out for many, many days.
It has. Unfortunately, came back with the situation. Do we have? Well, we did our best to keep him safe till we got here. Is there anything you can do?
Oh, how dead is he?
How do you describe this?
Dead beyond all belief.
Dead, and then we casted. Insert spell name here. But we traveled few days to get here.
5 days?
Yeah, we casted the spell on him about a few hours after.
Ah, gentle repose. A good spell. A good spell. A good spell. His name is pronounced Shunkth.
Shunkth.
Yes. Not a pleasing name to say, I will say. You watch as like he kind of stands up straighter, still having a massive hunch in like the top region of his torso, and like 8 arms come out of like his folded robes around his midsection and grab Kytheron's body from the crotch and lay it on the table and begin to examine him. This will take me some time to look over and see what I can do. Your friends are welcome to stay here, as we do not want them wandering through the guild hall. Though researcher Byggen, the guild master, would like to speak with you for a moment.
Okay. All right, turn to everyone and say, just give me a second here. I'll be back. And walk over.
You walk up, well, you walk down, it's not up, but like you walk down to where like the headmaster or the guild master's laboratory is. I think the picture of the headmaster is here. If not, it is on. Looks to be on in Discord. I will repost it when I find it. Because you guys have not been here in some time. Jesus. Where is this thing? There's the coffin. Aha, there you are. How do I do this? How do I do this? No, that's not what I want to do. Uh, Did you guys get in Discord? Did you guys get the?
Yes, sir. I see the thread.
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
That is the guild master.
Guild master.
Oh Jesus!
Oh my god.
He is standing there amongst a bunch of other people. Most of them are initiates or researchers with the same title as you. There is, however, one person standing there that is not in guild clothes. They seem to be in decent looking armor. Nothing super fancy, of course, but decentish armor. Let me check something. Make sure I've got this right. But it's very strange because outsiders, unless summoned, are usually do not show up in the guild. I will eventually figure out what I'm doing. Aha, there you are. Nope, that's the wrong one. I was just looking at this. Where is this at? There you are. Okay. Your hair is completely black, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm sorry, is Helki typing?
Oh no. I'm afeared to see what is going on in the chat. I'll see it soon enough, though. As soon as I find what I'm looking for. And you've got pale skin, yeah?
Yes.
I'm gonna have to ask you some stuff about your backstory here real quick, and I need to know if you want me to ask it in text or if you don't mind me saying it here. This is information. If you guys do listen to this, again, this is information that you will not know going forward, but this would be above knowledge game or above game knowledge if Byggen wants to talk about it right now.
I'm cool with it either way.
Okay. Your partner who died.
Mm-hmm.
Were they also an ASMR? What?
Yes.
So they were also an ASMR.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming they didn't share the same aesthetic as you did.
No. No.
Good to know. Then let me introduce you. No, that's not what this is. You fucking don't get to do that to me. It's gonna do that to me. Fuck. Alright, hold on. I'm going to do this real quick because it wants to be a dick. Also, Byggen, what is your last name?
I don't think I had a last name.
I know you didn't, but everyone has a last name. And is Byggen your real name?
Byggen is my real name, yes.
Byggen is your real name. So it's what your parents named you was Byggen.
Yes.
Gotcha. That's all I needed to know.
Top 100 baby names of the year, you know?
Byggen.
You do be pretty.
Is
big, though.
are you seriously saying your last name is Intal?
No, it's big and tall. No, that was Noemi.
No, that's cool. That we can do that.
Oh no, I typed it in chat.
No, he's Noemi typed it.
He
in
was
chat.
reading.
Honestly, I'll take it. I'll take it.
Hold on, I want to see this.
Oh. You know what's funny? I didn't realize the pun until I said it out loud.
That's the best type of pun.
Oh my god.
Tall is going to be spelt.
TAHL.
Yes, that is what I meant.
Yes, sir.
Not thal. I did the exact same thing. Tall is going to be spelt like that.
There we go. There we go.
Choose file. Upload this fucking thing. I really don't want to have to post this in Discord either. Alright, that's what I'm doing. Fuck you, Roll20. Being a dick. I converted it and everything. God damn. You see this person standing there. Byggen, roll me a wisdom check. Just straight wisdom. Should be pretty good for you. You are a cleric.
Dude. Oh, real good.
I'll give you advantage on this.
Can't make an eye. Oh, boo.
The knowledge rolls are just not hidden today.
Go ahead and roll again.
Okay, a little better.
There's something familiar about this person. You're not sure what it is, but it's familiar.
There.
Those emotes came so
I
fast.
tried making a face. Didn't work. Don't look at it.
It's just a lip and then a hand. Yes.
What?
The emotes on the Discord picture like came in so fast. You need another eye emote.
I can't put the same eye. It doesn't
You
let
can't.
me.
You can't. I'm sorry. Look, I'll give you two. There you go.
2 eyes, 2 lips, 1 hand.
Yes.
2 sets of eyes, 2 eyes, 2 lips.
Typical
1
person.
hand.
Typical person. Yeah. But yeah, I keep an eye on him.
Your guildmaster turns to look at you and is like, researcher Byggen.
Sorry.
Thank you. The Kraj let me know you were here. I have one more question. I'm actually going to have to Discord this to you, Byggen.
Okay.
Because if I don't... Okay. This young man seems to be looking for someone.
I turn to the... Who would that be?
I am looking for my father. I am not sure how many people share his name, but you do have a very similar first name as my father.
Can I ask for your name?
Yes. You may. Hold on. Check your Discord. If you want to leave it up to me, that's fine. But I
Yeah.
figured I would give you a little bit of leeway. All right, give me a second. I didn't know if you guys were coming here first, so
Mm,
Resurrecting Kytheron is our topmost priority as the leader of this group.
it's true. It's true.
my name is. I do not go by my given name anymore. I now go by the name of Oberon
Hmm.
Tall.
I stare at him. I stare at him a little bit. I think I may be able to help you. By any chance, we have a situation at hand. Will you be in and around the guild for the foreseeable future?
I can be if you think you can offer some help.
I think that can be arranged.
All right, you can find me at the. All of my notes have gone to shit. At the Gilded Lily.
Okay. As soon as the situation's taken care of, I will head over there and see if I can help out with your problem.
Thank you kindly. It means a lot. And he bows both to you and the guildmaster and departs.
I stare at him on the way out, then back at the guildmaster. When did he get here?
A few days ago, actually.
Hmm.
Sent by teleportation circle out of megacity XJ47, which is the megacity which your guild owns.
Did he come with a request or anything else?
No, he came in search of someone he thought might. He came in search of a man sharing a name.
Hmm.
He says that is his father, and that he is estranged from him and has been estranged from some time.
Okay. Well, thank you for helping out with that. But was there anything else that you needed me for, sir?
No, just this. We were eager to get him out of our guild as he killed 4 of our experiments as he burst into the guild. So,
Okay.
without excess bloodshed and having the Lord Inquisitor coming sniffing around our doorstep, we figured it best to humor him until we could get him to peacefully leave.
In the back of my mind, I think he reminds me of someone, but I bow to the Guildmaster.
All
And
right.
if that's all, I'll take my leave and go back to my party.
Absolutely. Byggen, before you do that, as you leave, you still see Oberon walking down the hallway. I would like for you to roll me a perception check.
Dude.
He perceives.
Wasn't a high DC.
He perceives.
All right, there we go.
In his like hair that is like partially shaven on his head, in the back of it, the long straight black hair that he has, there is tied in a small braid that is the only different strands of color in his hair. They are this delicate blonde color that does not look right in his like kind of slate black hair. There is tied a pendant that you recognize.
I think about calling out, but I let him go for now.
Okay. Meanwhile, Emille, Tybalt, and Noemi, you guys are watching this giant shrimp man examine Kytheron's body. Pulling out many different vials of some acrid, some sweet, some pungent smelling liquids, and testing them on swatches of Kytheron's skin, like knocking on his what is left of his chest cavity, listening with a finned ear to the noise that it makes as it like reverberates through the body. And he looks at you guys and is like, "Yes, this one is very dead, very dead, very dead."
Dead, dead. Deader than dead.
Are you looking to sell him for parts?
I'm gonna slam my hand down. Absolutely not.
Oh. What do you need to do to him then?
Well, we're looking to bring him back. He is a dear friend, you see.
Yes. Many ways to do this. Many ways to do this. Not all of them good, but many ways.
A good way.
We've gave it a lot of thought. We would like to at least ask him from beyond the veil.
All right. Of course. As soon as researcher Byggen gets back, I will start administering the proper things to get your question answered, okay? Give me 1 second. I need to actually pause for just a second. I need to go throw something on in the oven.
Yeah, take your time.
No worries.
Move, doggo.
Amazing. I'm kind of
You're
glad my
welcome.
son ended up looking like a Fire Emblem character. Nice.
Nice, very nice. Does he get it from from the mother or?
No, totally.
Looks
Oh,
at
okay.
Byggen's locks.
Hmm. Wow.
Oh, he doesn't look like a Fire Emblem character, bro.
Look, I've been journeying for days, alright?
The split ends.
Man.
You know, I wanted IRL to cut my hair like that once, like a half shaved, like half of my, like the side of my head. And then I got really scared, so I didn't, because I thought if I hated it, there'd be no going back.
It's such a big commitment.
I chickened out.
Undercut?
I chickened out.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
No, it's let your hair back down over it. That's what a lot of like
that's
girls
true.
I saw back in high school do.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Mm.
All my
But I
friends
never
were
saw
like,
them.
Hmm?
The sideburns are kept though, you know?
"Oh,
Never saw anyone do that.
I like my friends were like, oh, you'll look great," and they were like, you know, supporting me on, and I was just like, on second thought, never mind.
Ooh, you know what? Never mind.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How does it feel to be dead?
Why
What's it
are you
like back
talking to
there?
dead people? It's an experience. I'm like a ghost.
I willingly gave you my coffin.
So,
I still hear his voice sometimes.
Mm.
I miss that guy.
ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
There's an ability to reanimate the dead, right?
Alright.
I think reanimate might be different though, right?
Yes. Yes, it is.
I'll be an undead.
Eventually, Byggen gets back in the room, and the shrimp man claps his hands together and goes, "Ah, yes, yes. Let me go get the reagents, and then you can ask your friend if he would rather be alive, or if we can use him for parts."
Okay, but we get 5 questions, right?
I do not, I do not know clerical magic.
We get 1 question.
You get a short conversation.
Oh, perfect. Okay, what do we want to say
That
to
sounds a
him?
lot better.
I think it sounds great.
He goes to a cabinet that's under lock and key and does a spell to unlock the arcane lock, and comes out with another small chest, and begins to rummage around through it. Eventually, he comes back up with this thing. It looks like a cross between a plant and an octopus. And you watch as he gets a pair of rib spreaders and uses the hole that the spear made and like cracks open Kytheron's rib cage, and he sets this thing inside of him.
Oof.
He's gonna feel that in the morning.
Oh, Noemi
And you
flinches.
hear, and like you see these like vine like calamari tentacles like start to spread inside of the cavity. And it latches on to Kytheron's like somewhat damaged heart, and you just start hearing a the the the, and as it starts to beat and pump, Kytheron's body sets up like almost like a zombie would, and on the like top side of the top of the plant thing, a giant eye opens up so it can look at all of you, and like a mouth begins to spread. Kytheron, I need you to make me a charisma save. A very high DC charisma save, please.
Oh,
God
20.
damn.
Nice
Wow.
20.
That's my
Where-
board.
Where was that roll when I was,
I'm gonna let
dying
you know
fast?
right now. With a 27, the DC was 25.
Ooh, okay.
You can
Sir.
choose whether or not Kytheron's soul answers or not.
No.
No?
Okay. Catherine soul answers.
All right. You guys like there's a long pause for a moment, and then the mouth opens and Kytheron's voice comes out. Kytheron, in this weird spell concoction, it's like you're seeing your friends through like what's the cling wrap, like frosted cling wrap. You can still tell who they are. You can still hear their voice. You can still like you know who you're talking to and who is talking to you, but it's all like, Kytheron, can you hear me? Kytheron, can you hear me? And you can barely make them out. But you know you're in the presence of your party.
Okay.
Kytheron, are you in there?
And I go back to sleep.
Well, he's not there, guys.
Having having let yourself be affected by the spell, you're stuck there until the spell ends.
Ah,
I try to go back to sleep. Realize I can't. I answer back, yeah.
You guys hear him go, yeah.
what does that mean?
Yeah.
Does he mean like, yeah?
Yeah. What's up? What's up? What happened? Who's there?
What's up? What's up?
Who's talking to me? Is it God again? God, is that you?
There are many gods, but yeah.
I'm gonna look to Noemi and just kind of like nudge
God,
her.
which
since
God
she
is
started
this?
it.
I couldn't hear Emille. What?
I'm gonna look to Noemi and just kind of nudge her since she kind of asked first.
Oh. Kytheron, do you remember your party adventures?
Yeah, I'm dead. Not like, I remember.
The
I
sarcasm from
remember.
With the sass, Noemi pushes Emille forward.
Kytheron. It's
Yeah.
nice to hear your voice, but we don't have much time.
Okay, but how much time do we have?
Enough to ask you this.
Okay, but how much?
Do you want to come back?
Well,
do you
I
wanna
kind
keep
of have an
adventuring with us?
appointment. I kind of have an appointment made up already.
Noemi whispers,
sorry.
"What appointment? He's dead."
Kytheron, you have not been just in an amorphous floating void. You have been in a plane of existence that you can only get there are many different afterlives. And
Mm,
there are things that you have to do to get to certain afterlives, but you've been into one of the better ones.
I'm in heaven.
It's not technically heaven, but kinda.
Are you saying you're done adventuring with us?
Listen, it's been great and all those memories with you guys. The bathhouse. The bathhouse.
That's it. That's the first one that comes up.
But
I look at my
the-
dead
the-
friend in
buddy,
wonder.
Emille, the time we took a bath together.
A lot of baths with Kytheron, apparently.
Noemi gives the guys a weird look.
I put my head in my hand.
I'm gonna listen to Noemi. It's a bro thing. I'm just gonna look back to the floating mouth that is Kytheron.
It's a bro thing. I mean, even though I will always cherish those memories, I think it's time for me to head on out. I've been traveling for a while. I think it's time to hang my own wings, my own broken wings.
I'm gonna have a very solemn look on my face, and so that's it then.
I'm sorry.
You
I hope to
you
see
lead
you
us-
guys.
He jumped
you
to hell
lead us
for
on this
you.
quest, and that's it.
Noticing the tone of the conversation that's been having, you guys watch as the shrimp man comes and is like, "Oh, hold on, just a second. I forget to do this sometimes." And he jabs a metal spike into the plant thing and twist violently, and you hear not Kytheron scream, but the plant thing shriek in pain. Kytheron, for the next minute of this conversation, you are compelled to tell the truth of how you really feel and what is going on.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh.
okay. Oh,
He jumped into hell after you.
I realize what he did and I cross my arms and wait.
after all my time traveling, I've done some things I'm not proud of. Putting Emille in danger. That one time. But that all has to come to an end. I have to pay for what I've done, and I will stay here, resting among with these other dead people, spirits. Please, whoever comes along, just know I'll always be with you guys. And please find Jax a good home. I'm Jeff.
Oh, no, Noemi takes Jeff out of her pouch and says she's adopted him.
I said a good home, Noemi. You killed me. You and your dragon killed me.
Noemi apologizes very genuinely, saying, I am sorry. It is not my fault. I was charmed, but I am sorry that you were weak to poison.
I'm sorry it's your fault, but
I put my hand on his arm and just like it's been a ride, my friend.
Noemi sighs and says, truly, I'm sorry. And then she takes out the bag with Kytheron's bag now, I guess, with all his stuff in it, and asks, do you want us to bury you with these? With the loot?
If anything, find a good home for them. And if you can't, bury me with them. That is my one wish.
Okay, but what about this ring?
What ring?
She holds out the ring, the middle fingered ring.
You can barely see it.
I just see a blur.
It's a ring.
Noemi.
It's a ring, she
Okay.
tells him.
You dense.
That was meant for Kytheron. I think we put it on him.
Okay, but what about the sword?
Anyone who touches Dusty will not have
Dusty.
a good time.
Dusty. He sounds welcoming.
Okay, she places Dusty with him as well. Okay, what about the loot?
Do what you must.
Okay, and your cash? She jingles the coins.
You can either give it to someone who needs it, or spread it amongst yourselves, or put it in my body just in case I need money for the afterlife.
Noemi says, I've
You-
done your expenses. I'm going to take a portion out for Jeff's expenses and leave the rest with you.
Jeff costs nothing to maintain. You just give him.
He
whatever
needs
stuff
food.
you find.
He needs a
He
good
will like
home.
it. He will enjoy the scraps.
He's eating. Noemi shows the first class, high class cheese that Jeff is enjoying.
No matter. Please. Don't hurt each other. Protect each other. Don't let each other down. And whoever else comes along to take my spot, if any, promise me you'll give him your gold.
I will do no such thing.
Oh, promise
my
me.
God.
Promise me. You won't let him die like you let me die. Thank you for reaching out to me, my fellow party members. You are the best party a member could ever ask for. And I give a thumbs up.
Tybalt, do you have anything to add?
Tybalt just bows his head and I'm sorry.
I regret not meeting Tybalt, not getting to know Tybalt more. Tybalt, please let us help you in whatever quest, or whatever
What do you
you
mean
have.
us?
Let them help you in whatever quest you may have. You shouldn't do it alone. We're your friends. Let this be my second one wish of being dead.
Question.
And don't blame yourselves, guys. It wasn't anyone's fault.
Question. Is Helki able to send like messages through to Kytheron even though he's dead?
No.
Oh. Well, Noemi holds out Helki, and Helki looks sad. And Noemi says, Helki's sorry that she bit you.
It's okay, Helki. No one is to blame. You are all my precious family. Take care.
You know,
With the
Kytheron.
Oh wait. How do
Oh,
you
go
how
ahead,
do you
go
want
ahead,
to
go
go?
ahead.
How do you want to go?
by all means, Emille, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, you know, Kytheron, it's not really you putting me in danger. Hope you can rest well knowing that I chose to go after you because I thought that you were my friend. And I'm glad to see that even at the very end, you're still you. So I hope that you can rest well knowing you can have peace after life. And if it is your wish to not come back, I'll carry your name in my heart. And together we will make sure that our band is known throughout all of Flostayne.
We'll name the house after you.
I'm
Brothers.
gonna shift the eyes up to Noemi and be like, no.
Oh.
We need a better name.
Oh.
No.
No. Noemi asked,
Wow.
Kytheron,
Shift the
how would
eyes.
you how would you like to be buried?
Don't bury me. Keep my body.
Eh?
Turn me into an undead slave.
Eh?
I walk up as the life researcher here. Kytheron, if you remember like any of the monsters you've seen here, sorry, the creations you've seen in here, your body parts could also be used for such.
Is this
If that is your
is
wish.
this loud enough that the rest of us hears this?
Make me a perception check. Byggen, are you trying to be
I'm trying to be pretty quiet about it. Yeah.
make me fuck it. Make me just a straight deception check.
If you want your body parts to be used for experiments.
Just rings out in the dead silence.
Hey, Kytheron. Experiments.
You into that? Byggen, your rolls, man.
It's been so good, though. I'm gonna be honest. It's giving so much.
Noemi,
yes.
Noemi goes, say what now?
I'm just providing the options.
No. Thank you. Please put my body either contain it for 10 years or turn it into an undead minion. Do not make me into.
I lean in again. I can do that. Is that actually what you want?
Do it.
Okay. I get back up.
Noemi, experience what now?
Wait. Roll it again. Roll perception. Roll perception again. Roll perception again. Oh.
Roll your deception. Get a net.
Oh.
Better.
No, Noemi says, yeah, must have misheard. Yeah, no, Biggins would never do that.
Just some parting words.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Between me and my Asapro.
I flick my wing at him a little bit. Yeah. But then I give a subtle nod to the head researcher.
Noemi's gonna step forward and she's gonna put the ring on Kytheron's middle finger, as it was meant to be.
Remember, fellow party members, don't never doubt in yourselves. For within you, there is a thunder wave waiting to erupt.
I'm laughing, but
I also lower my head.
Noemi,
totally not laughing into my arms.
Noemi pats Kytheron's hand.
Would that be all?
Well, leader.
My captain.
Dear friend.
I
tell your brother he sucks.
I hold out Jeff, who squeaks.
He does. He
Squeak. Have some
more. Squeakers.
Kytheron, in your place between the Vels, you understand more than you probably do. Telepathic messages don't really work because you don't have a brain. But
Fair enough.
you hear, you always fed me good. I will miss you.
Oh no.
I had to.
I think that's I think that was the best last words, to be honest.
Not like this.
Stabbing him in the gut.
You guys watch as this weird green ooze starts to weep from Kytheron's eye. And the shrimp man goes, "Yay, it's ready!" And he twists the spike again, and you hear another shriek of pain, and Kytheron's body goes limp, and the eye that was in the middle of this plant births an egg.
Did Kytheron just lay an egg?
It's all standard procedure. But my head is down. I'm not laughing.
Yeah, standard procedure.
Mhm.
Medically, yes.
Yes.
What's with the egg?
You're dead.
He comes back a little bit. What is
I'm not dead.
that?
My green beans were burning.
Oh no, not you, Kytheron. You're dead.
Oh no.
Oh, I thought you were talking because I yelled "fuck."
Oh, I didn't hear
shit,
that.
you
I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
I ran over to get my green beans off the eye and then like touched the hot pot to my arm.
Oh, you okay?
Ooh.
Yeah, no, I'm fine. It just hurt really bad.
Oh no. I told Kytheron he's dead because he said, What about the egg? And I said, you're dead.
Damn.
But yeah. The shrimp man picks it up and is like, ha, 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 and then runs off cackling, leaving you guys a minute to mourn in peace.
Noemi gives a weird look and raised eyebrows at Byggen's.
Byggen, you didn't know they could do that.
Oh. Yeah, standard procedure.
Standard. Very standard.
I say confidently.
Well,
I do want to take this moment to get each of your inner thoughts. Starting with Emille, knowing that Kytheron either is content to be dead or simply has other plans going forward, or exactly what you're feeling knowing that he is not coming back.
I guess it's a weight lifted off my mind.
is the chains gone?
Damn.
It's that I feel free, but at what cost?
I feel free, but at what cost?
Like,
Cost, he says.
yeah, because I was like, what if he had regrets? Like he just got a new sword. Like what are all these untied ends that he's just so content with leaving? And I guess, it's like, well, if that's what he wants, then the most we can do is just respect his last wishes, except the one where we bury him with the gold.
No. No, he's not being buried.
Or left alone with we're taking the gold and the gear, right?
He said
Right.
he said that he wanted to be a undead.
I'm assuming the servant is just gonna be walking around the guild hall and not with us.
The big like Kraj thing, or the
Well,
shrimp guy.
what he's gonna get transformed into?
You don't know. You have
Even
no
I don't know.
idea.
Oh, that's right, because
ran
technically I didn't hear
off.
it. So yeah, my
Technically,
mind
none
is
of you
at
know.
peace. My mind
Yeah.
is at peace. So it's just like, yeah, he's not gonna get
Wait,
violated. in the
didn't
afterlife. His
Kytheron-
body is gonna be fine. And
Wait, didn't Kytheron tell that to us all though? He was like, "Oh, either like keep me
Yeah, he
alive
told
for
you
10
either
years."
He's like, either keep him contained for 10 years or turn him into an undead slave.
Okay, so we all heard that part.
Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, the last lingering question in my mind is, did we make the right choice by bringing him here? Because boy, that shrimp was shady.
Yep. Byggen, as a point of order, a lot of people in your guild are shady.
Yep.
They do really questionable stuff a lot of the time. Not even some of the time, most of the time. Noemi.
Noemi thinks that ASMRs can lay eggs, and she thinks that because they have wings, it makes sense.
You're a bird.
It makes sense. Birds lay eggs. And she still feels really bad that Kytheron died. Kind of because of her. Well, because of Helki's
Right.
poison. But then
Not
speaking,
because of me, never because of me.
but then speaking with Kytheron again. Oh boy, she will respect his wishes and try to bring him back to life as an undead.
Okay.
And vows to take the best care of Jeff that she can, and will not use his weapons
Okay.
or give them away.
Okay. Byggen.
I think first thought is just there will be a hole left in the party. But moving forward and traveling on, he will try to keep his memory alive as best as he can. Second thought is knowing fully well that something's gonna happen. I'm trying to figure out what what they're gonna end up doing with his body and where that shrimp ran off to.
You would assume, I will give you this, the shrimp, you assume that the shrimp probably ran the fuck to one of the lower research areas. I mean,
That's shrimp, man.
100%, he probably ran off to one of the lower research areas because, well, he has something new in his hands.
It's true.
You guys have as much time as you need to make your peace with Kytheron. Tybalt steps forward and reaches into his pocket and pulls out a shot for his pistol. Now his pistol is a pepper box. It's a breech loading gun, and it doesn't have like modern bullets. They're like these excuse me. They're like lead shot, like actual like lead balls for like a musket that have like a light binding a light binding around them that has like a little packet of gunpowder and wadding. So it makes like what would be in the casing of a bullet, but it doesn't actually have a casing in it. Because like modern guns are not super great, and these still have a chance to jam. And he holds it in his hands, and you hear him whispering a prayer. And he then opens Kytheron's mouth and puts it under his tongue.
Noemi,
And then steps back away from the body.
Noemi goes forward with Helki, who gives Kytheron one last lick.
Slight nibble on the nose.
And also Jeff.
Jeff just kind of puts his little rat paws on like whatever protrusion that you've pushed him up against on Kytheron's body, and just kind of like puts it up there and like sniffs around and then crawls back into your food pouch.
Good enough.
I'd like to walk over to Tybalt and just kind of ask, like, was that a prayer? What was that?
It is a prayer that I've kind of adopted, yes. I usually leave a shot for everyone that I've failed. So that should we meet in the afterlife, if they have any grudge against me, they can be at peace.
I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder and say, I'm sure that when you two meet, he would hand it back to you as a friend and remind you that it's not your fault.
Maybe. But at least he gets that choice now.
Speaking of choices, Noemi looks over at Byggen. As a researcher, what's the best way you would advise turning someone undead?
That's a researcher.
You should just leave him here. They can do it.
I was gonna say, we have all the facilities here. But the question stands, would you really want to see him become an undead?
That's what he wanted, wasn't it?
Yeah, and I would leave him to that, but I would not want to see an old friend zombie up towards me, you know?
Well, okay. How would we keep someone in pristine condition for 10 years?
It's not going to happen unless you encase them in some kind of metal.
Wow, we can't really
As you
do his
wished.
last wishes, huh?
Putting my hands on Noemi's shoulder, some promises were just made to be broken.
I see Emille looking at his bag.
I mean, come on. It's not like we're gonna bury him, and it's not like a zombie is gonna, use these. And I think it just makes more sense if we carry on his fighting spirit. I'm gonna give like a little fist pump, fighting spirit.
Right in front of his body, man.
Damn, man.
Gathered. But look, in regards to his wishes, one of those can be done here. I'm just gonna put that out there. I'm sure if I can put in a request of some sort, one of those wishes can be fulfilled. If the rest of us agree.
Noemi wonders what Dino's guild is truly doing, because she's getting some weird vibes from them. This
I give the
last
cart
time
salesman smile.
So sweet.
Yes.
She decides not to ask too many
one
questions.
One of these.
The too big smile. I see.
Yeah, the colon capital D. Yeah.
Well,
I know.
in case Kytheron still becomes an undead, I'm gonna hold on to his weapons and his loot, just in case, for safekeeping, in his bag. And if we're going to share his money, I will take a portion and leave it in the Kytheron trust fund.
There we go.
That's fun.
I like that.
Okay.
KTF.
And
as you guys begin to divvy up the loot and whatnot, is there anything else you wish to do in the room with Kytheron's body?
Noemi puts a hand on Emille's shoulder and says, and we'll workshop the name.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. And then I guess we'll head out from there.
I guess. Wait, we're just. I guess Kytheron's body is just gonna
Give a farewell.
Be here at the lab.
Maybe we should have asked them, like, is there anyone that would, we should inform.
Oops.
Byggen, you can easily, and I do mean easily, let someone in the guild know that you're leaving the body here.
Okay.
Oh no, I think
Yeah, I'm gonna
he meant
go-
like we should have asked Kytheron.
Like, I had to see if, like, he wanted to
Yeah.
tell anybody. Like, maybe Mavis, like, hey,
It's
I've
okay.
passed. Don't
What
wait for
what
me.
she doesn't
you
know won't hurt her.
Anyway, I go to someone else in the guild and tell them of Kytheron's request and our plans of just leaving the body here.
Okay.
I give everyone a nod that I think we're good to go.
So Noemi has a bunch of like necklaces and stuff, right? That she has. She has like she's gonna snip off a piece of Kytheron's hair.
Oh,
Okay.
can I snip off a piece of his wing?
Your guys' wings are not always
Oh
out.
my god.
As more brothers.
Let's just
Yeah,
cut him up.
your guys' wings are not always out. You have to like actively
Oh,
bring them out.
protrude. Okay.
What happened to Kytheron's collar?
Xochitl kind of took it with her.
A piece of Kytheron for always.
Mm-hmm.
I would have used on that Cambrian.
It wouldn't have worked. They're immune to charm.
Damn.
Like we still hear his voice. Well,
Every day.
Noemi pats Kytheron's one last time. You'll always be
Okay.
the leader in my heart. He's kinda dead.
He's Kyther gone.
Oh no. Oh no.
Noemi tries her best not to laugh.
I do that thing at the end of all like sports movies where the coach exits the door and slaps the top of like the door frame. Yeah,
Oh,
like that.
Oh,
like
okay.
that.
Oof.
Another time.
All right.
King.
Another time, King, he said.
Another time, King.
It's like I can hear him saying it back. Oh my
or Wharton?
Where are you guys heading at now?
I tell everyone, I think we should be heading to the Adventurers Guild for an update, but I do have some business I need to go handle.
Should we wait for tomorrow then and come in together?
I think I can catch up pretty quickly. If you guys go ahead, I can meet you guys there.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
Wait, Noemi just thought of something. If we go into the guild, they're gonna ask us for a name.
A name?
Oh,
Oh no!
A name!
you're right.
no.
Yeah.
They said we had to come up with one by the
Name.
time we came back.
We're back!
Ever
We don't
dead.
have a name!
Ever dead.
Ever dead.
Ever dead?
Ever
Ever
dead?
dead.
Ever dead? Okay.
Okay, in honor of our leader, who is ever dead.
He
Ever
is
dead.
forever dead.
You also realize that you're going to have to choose a new leader.
I glance over at Emille.
I hold out Jeff.
I glance over at
Jenna.
Jeff.
Oh damn, that was fast, bro.
I'm gonna drop one of these. Looking at Jeff.
Who is the new leader? Oh, that's
Oh
fast.
god. Amazing emote. Okay.
That is a good emote. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
Noemi envisions in her head a drinking contest. But it's Emille and Jeff.
In Kytheron's honor, We could have another drinking contest.
I guess it's over to the Gilded Lily then.
Remembers that I have to be at the Gilded. Then that they might also say my actual name.
Hey, you're the one that chose that shit.
We can do that later, right?
Well, not really. We need to choose our name and leader now.
Isn't that where we're going?
It's where I was going to handle something actually.
Oh, what you going over there for?
Yeah.
Legitimate
No,
question, by the way.
Just some personal matters to take care of.
No,
No,
What you doing?
no. Let me
What you
realize
doing over there?
No, let me realize this with especially coming from Byggen's guild and what all that happened, and then now this. Some really sus vibes.
Some room to doubt.
Can I roll for deception?
What are you trying to deceive on?
That nothing's going on, and I'm just going over there, but I need to be alone.
Oh,
Okay.
the Jedi mind trick.
Alright.
Oh,
You
damn.
guys can roll insight against him.
Come on, guys.
Come on, guys.
I think Tybalt's gonna roll insight on this as well.
Oh no!
Oh, damn.
Oh Jesus Christ! He really wanted to know us.
Oh, he really wanted to know. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
Oh, dude.
Oh.
Nat
Tib-
20.
Tib-
Nat
Tibble has
20.
to know. Oh my
Tybalt's
god.
like,
Tool.
secrets
These
from
nat
me?
20s, bro.
Oh my god.
Bro, not like this.
I am.
Tybalt places his hand on your shoulder. If there's something that you're worried about, you know you can trust us to help you. We've got your back.
Oh, he's too sincere right now. I can't.
I'm gonna walk over and put my hand on Biggin's other shoulder. Be like, hey, I know it's tough, and maybe you might want to go through this alone, but we're here for you, man.
Noemi holds out Jeff.
I look around at the swarm and just kind of
The
let out a big sigh and just. All right, I'm fine. Warning you now. You know what? Whatever happens, happens.
Okay.
Gilded Lily it is.
You guys go to the Gilded Lily.
I would like to reassure Biggin that I will not lose a drinking contest to a rat.
I look at Jeff, who's looking a little hungry and thirsty, you know, like.
Noemi gets a
Hungry, yes.
thought.
Thirsty, maybe.
Noemi gets a thought in her head. She's scheming.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Headed towards the Gilded Lily. You guys will run into it's the same, like, multi-tiered inn, brothel. You guys run into Madam J. Yeah, it was a brothel.
Oh.
I've seen him.
Okay.
You guys, at the end of the long hallway where the bar is, you guys see Madam Jade, the tabaxi owner.
Tip of the hat.
I'm going to be pulling up a lot of pictures right now, so because there's going to be a lot of interesting people that you guys are going to see. So you see Madam Jade. She is talking with Kadon.
Bitch.
That bitch, he says. You're just mad that he whipped your ass.
And now you're
Literally.
Oh my god, the original familiar.
Yeah,
The
it's
badger.
badger.
The
You never
badger,
got.
bro. The dream. The dream is dead.
You see them talking. They both give you a nod. Kadon looks a little worried that he doesn't see Kytheron with you,
Oh no.
but thinks better of like noticing your guys' somber attitude. Doesn't really intrude right now. The next person that you all see is a dark-haired woman.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Hey, what about Tybalt?
I was just
You see
stuffy in here. Stuffy in
a
here.
short,
of course.
like 3 foot tall, oh, not even 3 foot, like a short 2.5 foot tall, grayish purple haired kid, maybe. And another like 3 foot tall young girl, possibly. They're all at a table. The young boy and young girl are both arguing back and forth, like you would assume children to do. The woman is sitting at the table, like slowly massaging her temples. Just, oh my god. Let's see. Who else do you guys see? You guys see a familiar face from the Adventurers Guild. Where is Hot Lady Barbarian Chick?
Oh,
Oh, the
her.
one that almost beat up Kytheron.
Well, you guys did beat up some kids, so.
I'm sorry, Kytheron beat up some kids.
You guys, it's true.
You see Sheeta.
Oh my god.
Who you simping over?
No one?
No one.
Wow.
She's sitting by herself drinking. The last person that you guys see, which the rest of the group does not know, is hold on. I was trying to do something here. Aha, that's what I wanted. Nope, that's not what I wanted.
Roll 20 be like.
Yeah, something to that effect. Roll 20's been fucking with me tonight, and I'm not happy with it.
It's time to switch over.
I don't have the money to buy the other one. So
There's another one?
yeah, there's another one.
Mm.
If I could, I would. Ha ha. Names only. There we go. Got rid of your guys' little tokens over your name, so I have more room to play with. Byggen, you know exactly who you're looking for, and you see him sitting by himself for the moment. Emille, Tybalt, and Noemi. Oh, that's right. His fucking thing didn't upload. Let me try again so I can put it on the screen here. God, fucking aggravation. There we go. It loaded this time. Bop.
Oh, who's that?
Oberon. So these are all the people that you see. 3 of them you know, 3 of them you don't. One of them, some of the party knows. Sheeta gives you a friendly wave. The 3 setting like the 2 young ones and the dark-haired woman don't seem to know you. They don't know you, so they don't seem to notice you, should I say. And then Oberon isn't really looking for you guys, so he doesn't notice you either. move her over here. Just so everyone kind of has their own little room to play with there. Okay. What is the plan once you get into the Gilded Lily?
Seeing the friendly face waving at me in the corner, I'm gonna approach Fita.
Oh,
And,
look, you're back.
Yeah, it's been, what, a week?
Couple weeks and a few days, yeah.
Not the most pleasant venture. First time out. I get like a nervous laugh.
We got some. I'm assuming you have some kind of proof for the Goblin Den, but we got some. We got some magical correspondence from the Lord of Fallborough that says that you helped them out, and that you gave evidence. But the Guildmaster will need to hear your report, of course, to make sure it accounts for what the Lord is saying. Where's your loud and obnoxious friend?
I'm just gonna side eye and like smile and be like, yeah. You ever have a drinking contest with a rat before?
Once.
Once, Jesus.
It was a night to remember that I soon forgot. That rat
damn.
drunk me under the table.
Oh damn.
Noemi pets Jeff.
Jeff.
Jeff, would you just go? I believe in Jeff, man.
Well,
But he does clap you on the side of the arm, just like, I understand now.
Thank you. I'm going to I guess just kind of tap the table and stand up and stretch for a bit and be like, so, busy day? What are you here for?
It's evening. No guild request yet, or no guild request for me yet, so I just came to drink away the evening.
Well, we're here to, I guess, remember our friend. And one of our others is taking it pretty hard tonight, so we all came out for him.
Understand. I'll get with Madam Jade and buy your guys' first rounds.
Oh, that you don't have to do that. That's
We're guildmates, of course I do.
I'm gonna, I guess, just let out a small chuckle and bow to thank her.
And she goes up to the bar to pay for your guys' drinks.
Right. I guess I'll go back to the group and as she's coming back with the drinks, motion her to sit with us.
It'll take a little bit of time to get back with the drinks, but yeah, she will when she gets back.
Okay, sounds good.
Noemi and Byggen, what are you guys doing?
I'm watching Biggins.
I tell them to go save that drink. I'm gonna need it when I get back. I just stand up, just walk straight over to Oberon.
He sitting there like he looks up as you get there and just thank you for meeting me so promptly. I didn't expect it to be this soon.
I just sit in front of him, just stare him very deeply into the eyes, and just say, "You must have come a long way."
I have. It's not been easy. But I'm making it one step at a time.
You journeying out by yourself?
For now, yes. I've ran with other groups before.
So this person you're looking for,
Yes.
what business do you have with it?
He's my father. I have not seen him close to 23 years.
Do you remember anything about him?
I remember his first name, and I remember the day he left. He was a broken man.
You must
And
resent him a little bit for leaving, right?
I don't begrudge him for the way he was feeling. My mother had recently passed. I do begrudge him leaving a young boy to fend for themselves. He might have left me in the care of people that he knew, but they were not my father, and it took me a long time to realize that my mother was never coming home.
Well, I know we just met, but if you could tell him something, I'm assuming that's your goal, what would it be?
To be honest, I've thought long and hard for a number of years about what I would tell my father when I met him. And nothing ever sits right on my tongue. So I figure I would let my blade do my talking. I don't want to kill the man. But I found the best way to have poignant conversations is in a place that your emotions are left as vulnerable as can be.
So you good with the blade?
Very.
We can test that out outside.
You wish to duel?
Just a quick check to make sure everything's all good before we get you settled.
Fair enough. I saw you sitting with your friends. You've not had anything to drink. I would hate to, well, not fight you at your best. Though you do look like a rather big fellow and could easily best me if I'm not careful.
How about this? Me and my party have, well, we're in the process of dealing with some business. And you also look like you could use a break. How about you just join us for a bit?
He thinks about it. Roll me a persuasion check. You can roll it 14. That's not bad. That's not bad. Fair enough. Though, if you do have some information on possibly finding my father, I would like for you to give that to me before we part for the night.
Ask me again in a couple drinks.
All right.
It's a long journey. Also, we have a rat that interests you.
Oh, what?
His name is Jeff. Come
Oh, you mean an
Jeff
actual
Bloom.
rat?
Jeff.
All right.
Uh,
You guys watch as Byggen comes back with this dark-haired, well-dressed person. Emille, Noemi, and I'm gonna roll it for Tybalt. You guys roll me insight real quick. I'll tell you what you find.
Oh, Tybalt.
Oh, Tybalt.
He's blind to the truth.
Oh, he sees the good in people.
He doesn't want to believe.
He sees the good in people.
Oh.
Noemi, this man that Byggen is walking over with is a good foot shorter than Byggen. Again, very well dressed. Looks to have relatively good armor on, albeit light armor, not very heavy armor. There's something that scratches at the back of your brain. God, does he look familiar? You might have seen him in passing, but goddamn, he looks familiar. Not sure how
No,
or why.
Noemi tilts her head and scratches her head.
Emille, as you watch them walk across the bar, you tilt your head a little bit, and if you know how like you can see certain things if you cross your eyes and look off to the side?
Mhm.
If you do that just right in this lighting, you swear you were looking at a teenage Byggen.
Nah.
Nah,
No.
it can't be.
Like 100%. Like Byggen looks relatively like aged. He doesn't look super old. He's got very good genes that way, which most ASMR do. They don't live very much longer than normal humans, but they age rather well. But you're not sure exactly how old Byggen is. And again, it could be a trick of the light. I'll let you, with a 20 insight, I'll let you decide how you feel about it. It could be a trick of the light, or you could pick up on the like genetic markers that you start to recognize that there's some relation here.
I pat Byggen on the back. If I didn't know any better, I'd say he was their son. No, just kidding.
I stare at him just dead in the eye.
No, I will let it pass, but I will be very, very, very observant here.
He waits to sit until Byggen, you introduce him to the rest of your party.
All right. Oh, everyone, this is Oberon. He's going to be sharing a few drinks with us. Just another adventurer in passing. Thought he could use a drink as well.
Oh,
Nice to meet
pleasure to meet you, Oberon.
Oberon. Are you part of Byggen's guild?
No, I don't belong to a guild.
Then where do you hail from?
From the east of Flostayne.
Would I know if there's any settlements east of Flostayne?
Oh, like east in the country. Like, I mean, he hails from Flostayne. His accent is Flosteinese and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
He's like, I hail from the east of Flostayne. I spent a number of years in a small town by the sea. Then I moved south when I became a teenager. Studied at oh hell, of course it's the one tower that I miss. Hold on, give me just a second.
He's like Rapunzel.
That's that one, that's that one, that's that one, that's that one. No, okay, that's right. I hail from it's a sister to the 5 Mages Towers of Evernathis. It doesn't fall into one of the schools of study, but it It holds true there.
They trained you as a mage.
I am a mage, yes.
Noemi
Um,
hums and goes, I swear you look so oddly familiar. Put
So
my
what's your
finger
favorite drink?
to it. Oh.
I distract the situation. I divert the conversation. So what's your drink?
Have you ever had etheric spirits?
I have not.
You guys, Byggen, you and Emille know what they are. Noemi, you might have seen your parents drink them, but essentially it's like this country's moonshine.
Oh, ill.
But it's infused with magic.
Oh, ill.
Very expensive.
Oh, we see we have some, right?
Depending the vintage, you could possibly gain like a 24-hour effect from drinking it.
Like good effect or bad effect?
Magic is magic. Depends on the magic that was used to make it.
Noemi suddenly wants to try pushing, like, giving some to Kytheron.
Just go drunkenly crawls back to the guild.
Okay, it's wizard magic, not divine magic.
Okay, so
he thinks about giving it to Jeff.
Dude, I'm kind of down to give it to Jeff too, actually.
Get an awakened rat.
Yeah. Flying rat.
Emille, they're expensive even for your family.
Oh, he rich.
Sounds like you come from quite the wealthy family over on. Are you a noble?
No, not at all.
Then, if you don't mind me asking, what esoteric spirits have you had?
Usually just the ones that the tower brewed. But I've had a few others from certain distilleries around here. I spent a large portion after I graduated from the tower I lived in Starvane. Starvane is the capital of Flostayne.
God, the pointy tower.
There I used my scholarly education, if you wish to call it that, as a mage hunter. All of you roll me history.
Oh. Oh.
I do remember hearing something about mage hunters, though.
Noemi doesn't like history books.
Noemi, you've heard of them. They're kind of like when you hear of the NSA. Right?
Noemi nods vaguely.
Byggen and Emille, you guys know what mage hunters are. Flostayne is ruled by a mageocracy, a group of wizards that run the country, right? They make the rules. They deem everything like from top to bottom. Mage hunters are their police force that hunts apostate mages. Like anyone that the mageocracy deems as an enemy of the state, deems as using magic untoward of the country, stuff like that. He worked as a person that would go out, hunt these people down, and slaughter them in the street if he found them there.
Mm.
So you're quite the brute, then. I take it.
That's a
Uh,
compliment.
brute? No, I wouldn't consider myself a brute, though I am handy with a blade.
Surely to be a mage hunter, you have no need for such discretion if you're making examples of those who challenge the state.
I'm not going to lie. I have done gruesome work in my past. For the betterment of our country, of course. But it is not. It's not that the people that who fell to the end of my sword did not deserve their end. It was making our country safer for everyone. The magics they were playing with were dangerous and untested.
But of course, I hope you didn't take it the wrong way. As a noble myself, I am more than appreciative of you keeping our city safe. And of course, the rest of Flostayne as well.
True.
But then another question comes to mind. We heard you were an adventurer, yet you're a mage hunter.
I left that life.
Ask why?
Not even the most patriotic agree with all decisions.
I'm gonna give the nod. The nod of approval.
I
And
look over to see the bar if the drinks are on their way.
They are.
Okay. Looks like billionaires.
well, if you wish to join the life of a true adventurer, and if you're looking for guild work, the Broken Moon Guild is here in Flostayne. We are about to head over there in a little bit. Perhaps you can find a band that suits your needs.
Possibly. I'm on some personal business at the moment.
Really?
Yes.
Wait, did we hear what they were talking about earlier?
No.
No.
Okay. Then
I
feel like I'm being
cut in
extra
here. I cut
nosy.
in
Should
here.
it-
I
yeah,
cut in
okay,
here.
okay,
I cut
thank
in
you.
here. I cut in here.
Okay,
Dang,
thank you.
look. I'm sure he has a lot that he is thinking through right now. He came here actually to have some discussion with me. But I think all of us deserve a bit of rest. So
It is about this time that the door kicks open to the Gilded Lily. Crow,
Hi.
as you make your way into the Gilded Lily. I'm still waiting on your backstory, by the way.
I know. I'm sorry.
What was
Okay.
what was that? What was that? Spell called again? Nordic Shroud or something? No,
It wasn't a spell. It was just a thing that
it
he
was
could do.
Thunder
necrotic
Wave.
Thunderwave.
shroud.
No,
Necrotic
No,
shroud.
it was
Thunderwave.
Thunder
Yeah.
Wave. That's what it was. Boom! It's a
It's not thunder.
repeat.
It's
We
not
all have-
Thunderwave. It's not Thunderwave. It's just the door kicking open.
Okay.
We all have a bit of thunder wave inside us.
You look around the Gilded Lily, seeing this collection smattering of people. Describe what you look like as you enter the Gilded Lily.
Ooh. Okay. I look like a god to mere humans. People look at me in fear.
He looks like a rat.
I was known as a dragonborn. My scales, bronze. Orange eyes, no hair, only scales. Oh, can I just send you like a picture?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, post it in
Here.
the OCC chat. I didn't know if you had a picture yet. That's why I was letting you describe him.
Noemi focuses on the no hair part.
Well, I mean,
I don't know
technically,
if all-
Dragonborn do have hair, but
Yeah.
like not all of them.
Yeah. I don't have a. So I was looking for
Ah!
references, and basically this. Basically, there's more to it, but think of that, but bronze. You know.
Oh my god,
Hmm.
he went for it.
It's funny because there's that, and then I look up and I see a muse. Oh my god.
It's like damn, it's like that. This ain't
It's
Kytheron.
looking down at it.
This ain't Kytheron. What is this? What is this trash?
How tall are you?
I am 7 foot, 7 feet. Feeties.
How taller than Byggen?
So he's about on. No, Byggen 7'11".
Ooh.
My tail is 7.5 and
7-Eleven
in
indeed.
length.
7-Eleven.
Hold on, your tail is is longer than your body.
Yes.
Jesus, that's a big tail.
Thank you.
I was wondering what you said when you like, I look like a god compared to you.
I mean, to be fair,
I kind of get it.
it only drags like middle of your back, drops down. Probably only
Not
drags
bad.
like 4 feet behind you.
Yeah.
3-4 feet, something like that.
Yeah. I have a right now I have a scale nail. Yes,
I'm actually
yes.
going to send you your present because you're the first person that would get it because you would have yours already.
Oh, sweet.
Uh,
Do I know how this present looked like?
I'm adding it to your journal right now.
Jeff.
The
You
You
drag.
guys see that?
Jeff will recognize him through the plane.
See
Oh
what?
my god.
I see it.
See what?
See what?
Do you guys see that now?
Mm-mm. Do I need to refresh?
What am I
What are we
looking at?
I'm clicking on a button that says show to players. I don't know if it's working. It's
I can see it.
golden scale armor.
Ooh.
Uh,
No, I do not.
no, but
Ooh. This kind of. Oof.
Yeah. I like it a lot.
That was pretty cool.
uh,
I'm just gonna
Show
take
to
take
players.
off my helmet though.
Yeah, your helmet's off. I'll
Oh,
post
okay.
it in chat so you can see what his armor looks like because apparently it's gonna be me and Roll20 are not having a good night. He's wearing that except for the helmet.
Yeah. So I'm wearing that armor, and I have a sword, a sword like this that Axyl provided for me
Yes.
on my hilt.
He's not a chicken.
Is it chicken?
fuck?
Nice.
You're a chicken, Noemi. What the fuck?
Chimkin.
tell me that armor doesn't look like a chicken.
It's kind of chimkin.
It's called serpent scale armor.
Come on, guys.
Oh,
Serpents.
those are clearly feathers.
That's a beak.
That's a beak.
Okay.
Your face is a beak.
You notice at his hip there is a gnarly looking scimitar.
Ooh.
As I enter the bar, I shout loudly.
What do you shout?
About what?
Oh my!
What?
Okay,
Scared
okay.
the fuck out of me.
What?
We've got to turn the modulator down a little bit so we can actually understand what he
Oh,
just said.
he's a
There's
dragon.
this
He's a dragon. We can't
Yeah,
understand
somebody
what
give
he's
me a
saying.
drink.
Okay.
He
Imagine
speaks
dragon.
common.
Yeah. Mhm.
Mm-mm. Nah, but as I walk in, slamming the hopefully fixed doors. Oh boy, it's fixed, right? It's not like still
Yeah, no,
broken.
it's absolutely fixed.
All right, all right. Then I break one door by accident as I enter,
Jesus Christ.
and I go, "Oops, my bad." Anyway, somebody get me a drink. Where can a hunter like me get a drink around here?
All right.
Por favor.
So as this massive dragonborn in this beautiful bronze gold armor, bronze
Very beautiful.
scales comes in demanding a drink, I am going to have to end it here. I do apologize, Crow, for not getting you in sooner, but I wanted to pull you into a time where it felt right.
That's okay.
But I do have to go eat something and then go to bed because I have to work in the morning.
That's not good.
Yeah.
Do that, sir. Do that.
But I'm gonna go ahead tonight. Well, right now, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and give you your guys' presents. Because I want to, and I can. So you guys should be getting stuff in your journals here real quick.
Ooh.
This is going to be part of your reward from the Adventurers Guild for your 2 missions that you've done. And then
Ooh.
It's looking pretty nice. Okay.
do for the people that got armor, do not worry about the people in the armor. That's not you. You're
I
just
wish
looking at
that
the
was
armor.
me. Oh, I mean, of course.
Oh wow.
What?
What?
Can I see?
What?
Oh my gosh, I
What?
got gold.
Yeah.
Not Kytheron's
money.
gold.
No. I don't need Kytheron's gold.
Before I jet out of here though, is everyone down for the 18th? Nope. That's wrong. The 17th.
17th?
Yes, sir.
Be
I
down?
am down for whenever. Yes.
Yeah, I should be good for 17th.
We'll warn you guys now. I'm gonna
Alright.
challenge him to a contest. If he wins, I'll tell him.
Oh.
I was
This
gonna
guy
throw
is
him-
like
I was-
essentially a bounty hunter. So.
Yeah. I was gonna add. I was not gonna win that fight without like. I was gonna add him into the leader contest, and like, if you win this, I'll tell you who your dad is.
That's
I'm gonna let
okay.
you know
Your
right
dad
now.
is-
Byggen, Oberon is a blade singer wizard.
That sounds.
Don't know what that
Nice.
means, but we have a
That
Jeff.
sounds kind of cool.
It's
I
a
have
wizard. It's a
sacred
wizard.
flame.
It's a wizard that knows wizard spells and all the wizard spells that you can get, and is good with a sword.
Oh, so
Ah.
he's not
Well,
the
I'm
wizards that die.
I
I'm
mean, you can
glad
still
that I brought
die.
everyone else here. Okay. Nice.
I do hate to end it there, though. Thank you guys for session, but I do have to hop off.
Please, get some
No
rest.
worries.
Get some
Thank you,
rest.
thank you.
Good luck with work
Thank you for
tomorrow.
session.
Thanks for setting up games. Get some good sleep.
Yes.
Peace.
All right.
I will talk to you guys later. Noemi, you're streaming Saturday, right?
Yeah. 2
Okay.
EST. It's okay. I'll be
Okay.
here for a while.
I will pop in periodically, but I.
Good luck with work.
Huh?
Good luck with work.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
You
All right.
guys have a good weekend. If I don't talk to you before next session, have a good weekend. Be safe. Have fun.
Good night, guys.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night,
you.
guys.
Good night.